trouble in paradise, just trouble with the dashboard light. Let love prevail. Kiss you underneath the stars, to right between the moon and Mars, a fairy tale. Ultraviolet cosmic rays, bet money on the crypto phase off a third rail. And everything looks pretty from a window, but nothing is as stunning as your lips though. It's just true, I like my life with you. Used to only matter if we're smoking, now we're staying in and I'm just floating. It's just true, go around the rock with you. 2 steps from the balcony, I spot you at the symphony in parallel. Salt you through the vinyl craze, bet money on the Nemo phase under your spell. Comes the sun and in my life I mixed it with a palette knife, but could you tell? Floating like a goth in space, I wrote your name in lowercase with pink pastel. And everything looks pretty from a window, but nothing is as stunning as your lips though. It's just true, I like my life with you. Used to only matter if we're smoking, now we're staying in and I'm just floating. It's just true, I go round the rock with you. On the silver screen, I wrote you for this melody in major scale. Let love prevail.
Well, hello. Hello. Tonight is going to be hell of as once again we are talking about Fauna Singh, the preacher man that claims he is for the people and that he's marching for America, but tells innocent men to kill themselves. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm going to get demonetized. Doesn't matter. The truth needs to be spoken. Man who calls people PDF files. Man who claims he's marching for veterans, but attacks one. Been attacking one. Threatening one. Better part of a month now. Be far from it. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's going to be a very insane night. I hope you are strapped up and ready to go, because we have a lot to talk about. But for those of you who may be watching, don't know who he is, give some background. By the time we're done with this stream tonight, we'll know who he is. For behind that face for God and saving mankind lies devil, monster incarnate. Lord Triton, like Triton the devil. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, share this video, this live stream, watching it as a pod. We're going to get to the content very, very shortly, but first, I should introduce some people. There's going to be a guest on that wants to help tell the story, wants to explain history behind this monster. Individual who claims that he is all for righteous justice. So, let me introduce him. He's been a friend of mine for a while now. I've featured him on my channel many times. We have covered a lot of different things over the past year, 2. This guy is a wonderful, wonderful gentleman. So, he's done a lot for me and my community. Fantastic community himself. Someone just tries to stay in his times he doesn't get that choice. It truly is sad. Brian goes out of his way to target and antagonize Coal Fire Gaming. Wait for him to join the chat. Let some more people here. People need to see insanity that's going on. So, Coal Fire.
Yeah.
Are you ready for tonight?
I've been fighting tooth and nail for with something else and still sort of fighting with it, but
We all go through.
Besides,
I suppose we all go through trials and tribulations here. We have quite a bit to cover tonight, don't we?
Yep.
But before we cover it, though, I want you to have a chance to talk a little bit about yourself and how you got to meet Triton.
Fun. Uh, so pretty much how I came to meet him was through a game called Wizard 101. That game was the game I met him through, specifically through the roleplay community of Wizard 101, which has been known to do a lot of things all bad. Like one thing they've been known to do is for grooming and stuff like that. Another is they have hackles among the group and other things. So that's why I originally met him was through the game, and then he later we wound up meeting on Discord, sort of, through I believe at the time was the Discord server of my girlfriend at the time, which he started a whole big issue there with her. Apparently, that when he wound up making his own Discord server called the Ravencast. I mean, not the Ravencast, the Ravenhaven server he currently uses, though, well, not currently uses. The original one got deleted. I'll go into that and why that got deleted. But pretty much he wound up making the server, the Ravenhaven server, originally for this Wizard 101 roleplay community, which wasn't a good thing to begin with. They should not have had a community as such, in my opinion, because a centralized community like that, because they do really shitty things and done some pretty fucked up things to kids. However, the community wound up, his server wound up picking up with a lot of roleplay rules from the Wizard 101 community, and wound up actually having the very first individual that ever was known to do grooming in his server was I knew as Samuel Battleblade. However, he went by a different name on Discord, which I cannot remember at the moment, and also was on, and then at some point when there was a time period where Triton was doing YouTube and still role playing. This individual also happened to be on some of his either videos or live stream. I don't know which. I never looked at any of his content, but there is a video on his channel, I believe, currently about the situation with Samuel Battleplay admitting to doing grooming in Triton server. Is there a way we could pull up that video by chance?
I was unsure which video it was, as he had many different videos, but I was able to find the main ones that I wanted to bring up tonight that have led to the situation that he's currently in now. However,
Okay.
in the future, we will investigate that story, and we'll see if there is any footage of the admitted truth, I suppose. It's depressing to know that he never changes.
Yep. But as I continue, I always kept out of his solo for the most part. Uh, though my girlfriend at that particular time, would always was in there at the time, and I warned her repeatedly that it was a bad idea to be in there, and wound up having apparently a falling out of some sort, which wound up having me get involved privately behind the scenes and having to deal with that mess. And I'm the one who started doing the lockdown on certain solos at the time, because Triton did raiding of people's solos at that time. And he raided many solos that he did not agree with, or they didn't agree with him. So that's where I learned how to do locking down Discord servers. Thanks to him. But after that, we finally managed to get away from it all. Couple of damn years around, I'm no longer with that individual. And we went away for our own reasonings. Although I'm not going into details for all those, because I'm pretty sure I stated some of those in the past. And then after that, about during COVID, I kind of like drifted away from the internet altogether due to personal reasons. Came back and having to start from pretty much scratch with making friends online and stuff due to my situation that I had with my girlfriend that became ex. So wound up having to start from scratch from doing friends. So I figured, since I've had not very much anywhere else to go, why not go head first into a place that I knew were bad to try and find some good people. Which wound up me going to the Ravenhaven server, and then that wound up getting on some of those. I think I was on videos. I don't remember if I was on any live streams or not. I believe I was on some of the live streams, but I can't remember 100% right now. But after I was on some of those, a situation was apparently happening where I was being accused of being associated with somebody who apparently groomed somebody. But they wasn't giving me no evidence for the longest time, and then when I finally had them hand over the evidence, I cut off the individual immediately. And but yet they still spread around that, and then tried to also flat out claim I'm a pedophile. So due to that, I just disassociated completely and started doing my own thing. Then I wound up hearing after a little bit what was happening to Timbs. I think it started happening like a couple of months after. I heard that they was now trying to do the same stuff to Timbs. At first, I wanted to keep my nose out of it, for the most part. And then I started hearing it get worse and worse. So I finally decided to start helping out Tim's. And that's how the new Ravencast came to be on the on Tim's channel here.
Which led into
And-
what you see now with the Timbscast.
Yep.
Is
So
and that's where the story is for you. So I would like to
Yeah.
bring on Miller Time Productions, who is the one currently housing Snoop Dogg, and I would like to bring on Snoop Dogg as well, and let them tell their story of how we met them, and then we're going to go over and watch the videos. We're going to demonstrate a pattern of behavior that he has for so many people. So, ladies and gentlemen,
There we
time.
go.
Snoop Dogg, you're on the air. Please
Yep.
tell
See
us.
what happens when you speak of the
Wait, should we go over rules first on what we can say while on the air for Miller Time?
Yeah, so I would prefer you to not over the top cuss and don't drop any slurs except for retard. Retard is allowed. And
Why is that allowed?
because I allow it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. You're the moderator?
There's no debate. I'm the one running the show tonight.
So you're the one allowing people to say retard, but we're not allowed to say what?
Like the F slur, the N word, phrases like that.
The F word? I can't use the word fucker right in the pussy?
Oh, you know what I mean? You can say that. I don't really care. It's the other word. Yeah. F-A-G.
The other one. Don't say it. Do not say it.
Another dirty word that starts with F. I just can't.
And I think we're good there. So,
Oh,
you mind
okay.
telling
So
us the
who's going
story?
first about this?
Wait a minute. In Italian, I can say an F word. Fangule.
I like that. You gotta tell me what that means afterwards. Snoop Dogg, you start. We'll start with you.
I don't even know what it means. I was looking through the dictionary.
Okay, so we're starting with me. Actually, you know what? Have Chris go through this first because his is shorter.
What?
About your experience with Triton.
First time I met Triton was at a gas station. I had showed up. I was hungover. I was looking for some tea and cigarette. And I get out of my car and I see this group of guys standing on the corner yelling at each other. Well, let me rephrase that. I see two guys yelling at each other, and another guy looks like he's fitting to wander into traffic. So,
That guy was Dan.
no, that guy was Triton.
Oh,
So I come out of the damn gas station, and I say my initial reaction is fuck them, leave them, don't bother these guys. But then I went to reach my car door, and my it's like God spoke to me. He's like, no, ask them, because I had already had it set up, and I thought they might be homeless. I recognized them. I said, wait a minute, aren't you them guys marching across America? That's when Dan bowed up his chest and walked toward me like he was going to whoop my ass. I said, what about it? What are you going to do? And I said, well, I just wanted to know if y'all wanted to stay in the backyard and camp in my tent for the night, which might remind you it's a 3-bedroom, 20-man tent. I had queen size, full air mattresses, and everything they needed, grills.
So it seems, based on what you're describing so far, that you gave them a pretty lovely place to stay for the night at least. You made sure they had food. And so
well, it was 3 days.
For a few days to recuperate from their walk if they contribute.
you asked them to contribute. What did they do?
Okay, the first thing I asked one of them to do was Dan. I asked him, could you come in and wash my dishes? He came in, he flung water around, got my kitchen all wet. He washed like 3 plates and walked away.
Wow. Just wow. I don't know
And
what to say to
then-
that one.
And then later on that night, I had just bought the beers. I was on my first one. I was about halfway through. And then I said, watch my beer, Gabe. I'm going to the bathroom. And I guess he wasn't paying attention. But when I came back, I said, where's my beer? I thought my beer was right here. And Dan and the other kid said, I thought you took it in with you. And I said, nah, I'm pretty damn sure, I'm 42 years old. I drank with Vietnam vets. You know what I'm saying? I was homeless. I drank a half gallon of vodka in 3 days to myself. So it's like, well, I let it go, being the person I am. I was like, okay, whatever. Someone got me. Well, then, like the day that I told them they had to go, Gabe, when we're tearing down the tent, finds the empty beer can in the tent.
That's interesting.
Triton was sleeping because where Dan was sleeping was the complete opposite side of the tent where we had the latrine set up.
But out of that whole experience, y'all want to hear the funniest thing that happened? So that the night before they left, I showed them the videos of all the spiritual activity that happens here. And they started seeing things on the cameras because I had them so interested into it. And I'm showing them this orb and look, go out there. I had them walk out there and the other kid runs back in with scratches on his arm and he's physically shaking. He was so scared. I'm talking about Triton. And so for like 2 hours, I have them staring at these cameras looking for ghosts. And then I tell them about 12 o'clock, I said, look, y'all got to go to bed. I'm drunk. I got to pass out. So I let them go out and I'm watching the cameras. I wait for them to get in the tent and I wait about 15 minutes for them to get nice and settled. Then I sneak out my front door. I walk around the entire duplex up to the back of the tent. And then all of a sudden I grab it and go, I swear to God, I heard one of them kick the very top of the tent and it's almost like 7 foot tall.
That
2 days later, one of them calls Gabriel and says, I'm pissed at Chris and I should sue him. He scared me so bad I threw my arm out of socket.
I should sue
That was
Chris.
Dan.
I should sue Chris. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, he is and it's on the soundboard here if you wish to use it. He is definitely he's felt it.
What's that now?
He's felt it.
He's felt it.
Who's felt it?
Triton and Dan.
Oh, they're hearing us?
Oh, I guarantee you they're watching us right now as we speak.
Oh, good. Hey, angry Mormon. I bet you hate that you're famous on TikTok right now for the angry Mormon, aren't you?
The angry armor. Yes.
Hey, Titus, put the fidget spinner down and join us. You know I'm a nice guy. Wasn't me.
Triton's such a coward that he won't join. He knows that if he did join, he would have to answer for his sins, and he will not answer for them.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know about any of these sins. I'm here as like an in-between just to see what Trident has to say. So if you're listening, Trident, you know that I'm not like everyone else on this platform. I'm here simply as a moderator to hear your side. But one rule, you can't come in here yelling and screaming.
Which I guarantee that would be the first thing he does.
He'll just start going and yelling slurs.
Which he did actually on the first ever time I brought him on my show. That's why I had to mute him for a while. I'm surprised the live stream didn't get taken down.
He started yelling slurs.
Yeah, he was yelling the F slur in particular because he knew that if he tried with the N word, it would not end well for him.
Wait, are you talking about the F and N word put together?
It was just the F slur.
Fuck.
No.
No,
Clearly,
the
they don't
slur-
know what they want. The slur you're
The
referring to. Technically,
it's a
Who's
You're
Steve?
it's a
redundant.
slur for gay
You're-
men. It's a slur for gay men.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the
I
one
got
he
it.
uses. It's also
Yeah,
used
well,
against trans people as well.
When I was growing up, if somebody in my school even thought I was gay, that word would come left and right. And when you went to gym class, you were getting your ass beat. I got my ass beat so many times just because people suspected, and I never was.
It shows you
I'm
the
telling you, special ed, it felt like to me that I was forced by the school system to be put into a class full of fucking bullies.
I don't disagree with that at all.
It was hard, man, especially in the early 80s and early 90s. People didn't even understand disabilities back then. They thought it was all, most of my foster parents said, oh, you're not disabled. It's all in your head. You don't have ADHD. You don't have bipolar. It's all in your head.
The ignorance of man is
Um,
no bounds. And as you're about to see
I
here,
guess I should go next for my story.
If I actually told y'all my entire life story, see me being put in those little padded rooms in kindergarten wasn't shit. Wait till I tell you about Peace River Center and Bartow, what they do to us.
Yeah.
we'll cover that at another
wait,
time.
Chris, you're forgetting about when you took them to go get jobs.
Oh, didn't I already tell y'all that?
You
No, you
haven't
didn't.
told the audience here who is waiting to hear more of your story.
Okay. So I get all four of them in the car. They said, I told them I could probably help y'all get a job for the day so y'all can contribute a little bit when you come back. So I take them downtown. I make them wait in the car. I go talk to the owner of a car wash. And I tell them, I say, look, these people are marching across America. A couple of them, they're a little mentally disabled. But I promised them that somebody here would help them with a job for like a day or two, right? So they said, yeah, sure, absolutely, and these people knew me. So I go to the car and I tell them, come out here. And then I say, look, they want one of you to work tomorrow. Who's going to do it? These two dumbasses look at each other and say, hey, you want to play rock, paper, scissors for it? Right in front of the employer.
Unbelievable. That is wild.
And then wait. But the best part about that experience was I was with him when that happened. So I'm standing there. I'm just looking plain normal, wearing my jacket.
No, why this was happening, I literally turned to him and I said, no, none of this childish bullshit. Do you want the fucking job or not? Because by then I was already humiliated. They knew that they were a little bit mentally disabled, but they didn't know they were childish. I told them they were adults marching across America.
Oh my god, that shit's funny.
Unfucking believable. I don't know why. When you're given an opportunity to make a difference in your life, even if it's just for a day, and you make a total fool and an ass out of yourself and of the person who was trying to help you.
Oh wait, don't tell them about the night when they complained about the tent.
$100 for every time that I've turned myself into the jackass bridge burning motherfucker in my life, I'd be a millionaire right now. I burned every single bridge I ever had for one goal, and that was to get out of foster care. And then when they set me on the side of the road and said, have a nice life, that was like somebody poured a ton of fucking bricks on my head. The first 5 hours, I sat on all my belongings that I'd gathered through foster care and cried on the side of the road until a lady pulled over and said, son, are you okay?
Yeah. Don't forget, talk about them being in the tent. Like when they complained about the tent with your neighbor.
What? Oh.
Remember when they complained with Yanni's dogs?
The first night here, I go to bed. I get up in the morning. See, my neighbor is the general manager at the gas station where I go every morning. So I go down there and I get my tea and cigarette. She said, "Dude, your friends in the tent were in there talking shit about how dirty the tent was, how hot it was, or how cold it was. That there were spiders in the tent. The tent had only been up for 3 days, brand new." So my neighbor yelled over at them, "Hey, be lucky you got a big ass fucking tent over your head." And then the next day, she told me while I was at the gas station what they had done.
Yep.
It sounds like, from what I'm hearing here, is that they were extremely ungrateful for the opportunity that you gave them. But rather than being happy and joyful for,
rather go out and holler and scream about this and that in the streets than go work to do something to make some money and continue the march, or even contribute to the place they were staying for the weekend.
it sounds a lot like him, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll tell my story. So I first started with the Ravencast back in October, I think.
Tell them how they can Google the news interview.
They've already seen it.
That actually is in one of the clips that we will show. But we will show it later. First, I'm going to let you guys tell your guys' story, and then we're going to watch some clips. Me and Kofar are going to lay out the story as to who he is, and then we're going to get into the recent events.
Are we live on YouTube also?
We are live.
Yeah.
Everything right now is being broadcasted and recorded.
That's fucking awesome.
Yep. So I first met Triton back in, I think it was October was when I got onto the Ravencast. And that was because of a friend of his named Jim who knew a friend of mine named Robbie. And he had recommended it because, Ravencast is a great place where you could just hang out and chill. It'll be fun. We love history. And I'm thinking, this will be great because no other server has ever worked out for me because it usually ends up being that server's for white supremacy or something, right? And it went from me talking to them at night about history and stuff to suddenly...
You just first heard about him on Discord. Did you ever ask him, turn your camera on, let me see who you are?
Oh, I've seen him multiple times on there. Yeah, he would have his camera on, but this is the thing. So, November, I get kicked out of my mother's place over some BS. It's not important. And I end up living in my friend Joe's car. And that's when Triton was like, I can help you out with this, send you some money, this, that, and the other thing. I'm thinking, that's cool. I go and I leave for Indiana because I had known Dan, because we had both gone to MEPS at the same time.
Did he send you any money at all before you left to meet him?
Yes, but we'll get to that. So
no, wait a minute now.
Well, I'm telling the story in sequential order, man.
So,
I'm trying to keep this.
So Miller, let him tell the story, and we'll ask questions later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I flew from Newark to Indiana, met up with Dan, and this is where something seemed wrong to me because I had talked to Dan online and I had known him in person, but something seemed different, right? We get to the hotel room, he's getting angry, he has a metal baton, he's throwing stuff around the place. I'm thinking but this is only when he gets angry, and I'm thinking this is odd. I don't remember him doing this during MEPS. And, he also seems skinnier than he was when he was at MEPS.
How long had it been since you seen Dan since then?
About a year and a half.
a lot can happen in between then.
And so, I'm thinking like, this seems odd. And when I had gone there, it seemed like I was paying for all of this. Like there were times where I was paying for stuff for him, or like we had to get a hotel room because we couldn't stay at his house. And then it was like the only time he ever paid stuff for me, I think, was when I went to go get smokes. I mean, when I went to go to the bar to drink, I paid for my own stuff. It was so weird. Anyway, we went to go get an apartment. We filled out for it, and I said, okay, well, in the meantime, I'm going to go to Robbie's place. I got a Greyhound, went to Robbie's, stayed there for like a month, found out I didn't get the apartment because Dan and I didn't have good enough credit. And then I met up with Dan again because by this point, what happened was he came to Robbie's with his father, Billy. And Billy has a bit of a drug problem. He likes speed way too much. And he came to visit, left, and Dan had said, can I spend a night? Billy said, okay. So Billy left, went over to Indiana, and next day Billy was forced to pick Dan up. Well, Billy, in the meantime, decided to go get high. And the next day, he went to go drive. He didn't come to get Dan, and he said, no, I'll be tomorrow. So the next day, he goes to come to get Dan, and I guess he wrecked the car. He hit a median with the car and popped all the tires. I don't know how the hell he did that. I still don't understand how. And then he's talking about, he's lost.
Say Dan?
And we called the yeah, Dan's father, Billy.
Oh, Dan's father
Father.
wrecked the car.
Yeah. And so we had to go. We had to call.
Understand why he was so mad when you got with him.
No. This is when Dan was staying with us at Robbie's.
Before y'all left for the trip.
Yes. So anyway,
So he started having
Dan,
problems with his father, and he was like, the anger builds up when you see shit happening with your fucking parents like that.
Yeah. So what happens is we end up having to call the police to go find his father. They found him by me giving coordinates.
Thank God.
And we had to go pick him up because his car was wrecked, and the police weren't going to be able to bring him back to Indiana. So we go meet him at this gas station where they dropped him off at. I had to take an Uber with Dan there and an Uber back. His father was completely fucked up on meth. Completely. I mean, acting all crazy, moving back and forth. Like, oh my God.
You can
I
just
had ADHD and I've never had it that bad. And when we got to the gas station, I went to go buy myself a beer because I needed a beer by this point. So I brought myself a tall boy, and Dan goes to grab some beef jerky. He's like, can you pay for this? I said, well, hold on. Sir, can you scan it? Tell me how much it is. He said, $20. I said, get the fuck out of here. No, Dan, you're not getting that. You're getting a smaller bag of beef jerky. And I paid for his father's drink, and we got back to Robbie's house. Now, I snuck his father into Robbie's house because I knew that if we left his father outside in the cold while he was withdrawing from meth, he would die. And it was like 5 below at that point. This being in December. So I told him, I'll have your father here. Robbie wakes up at some point. I tell Robbie, listen, man, we got a big problem here. So Dan's father got high, wrecked the car. And I said, well, I have him here because he's going to die without him. And his father also has AIDS, mind you, which is the other problem. He's an end stage HIV. He has AIDS.
What does that have to do with the story, though? Why'd you have to throw that in there?
I do think that
was one of the reasons why I told Robbie he was there, was because I'm like, dude, you can hear him. You could hear the fluid in his lungs. And I'm like, I don't know what to do, man. I brought him here because I wasn't going to let him die on the street.
Okay, so
He's like, well, in the morning we'll call an ambulance, whatever. Ambulance came, picked him up, and that was the last time I saw Dan for the rest of December, right? I leave around Christmas to go meet up with Dan at his aunt's house. I get there, it's a farmhouse, and I stayed there with them. And Dan's like, okay, so I got all the supplies for a march and everything, and I've been practicing for the march, and we should be able to do this. And Triton's talking about how he's been practicing, and we get all the supplies.
January 22nd was the day I set up my tent to hang out with my brother, and then I just never took it down.
Can't be January 22nd because we came on January 6th.
Okay, well then it was a few days before. Like I said, I don't know.
So it had to be December 22nd. But anyway, Dan and I left. Let's see. I was there for Christmas, 26th. I think we left on the 28th. And we met Triton in Jacksonville.
So
during the trip, oh man, I got some good stories on this. But during the whole trip, Dan was just acting crazy, dude.
Before we continue on, you said you have a few stories that before the trip up. Would you like to tell at least one of them here?
So you knew Dan and all this before all that. So you had just met Triton when you left for the trip, and when?
No, I knew Triton back from in October. October was when I knew Triton. Because I had seen him online, I had talked on his show, and I also, at this point, I had been working on the Ravencast since December. I had been live streaming since then, that whole entire time, and doing a few episodes. On YouTube here, there's a few episodes I did, mostly with airplane crashes and talking about science and all this.
Gabriel, the moderator, trying to speak.
I'd prefer if you addressed him by his username here rather than his real name. Now, just to make it clear that everybody here understands the timeline of the events, after the year had passed and you met Dan again, through Dan, you met Triton, you started speaking to him, and then somewhere in October, you started working for him. Is that what we are supposed to be understanding?
November was when I was working for him.
Okay, so you met him in October, and you started working for him in November.
In October.
Okay, so you met him in October,
November,
and then
area.
Yeah, so you met him in October. You started working for him in November.
Yep.
Do you recall the conversation that led to you working for him?
Yes, I'd be very interested.
The conversation was because I was homeless and I needed money that I could work for him. And I was interested in it because, wow, I get to work on a podcast. Now, he had said that once we got monetized, he would start paying me.
So you were working for free?
Well,
that's how that works.
That's not how America...
Miller has it right. Through NIF, Triton used to pay me when I was the editor for his content. So it sounds like from the very beginning, he was taking full advantage of you and what you were capable of doing at the time. Whether you knew it at the time or not.
He saw.
I'm going pop in here. Triton gave me the same promise that as soon as his channel would get monetized, I would be getting a cut.
So
did you the same promise?
Yep. And when I was working back from November to December was when it really kicked off. When I did do that, when I did start working in December, what I did was, since he said we need subscribers to become monetized, that's when we created bots. So that this way it would look like, I created bots along with Robbie. So that it would look like that we had enough subscribers so that we could at least get donations, which worked. Triton didn't know about that. He didn't find that out until I told him.
Did y'all get any donations?
He was thinking the whole entire time we had 500 subscribers. That was not true.
So,
that's what he told me. Yes, up. And you said, oh, he's kind of famous. He's got his own this and that. And I said, how many subscribers you got? He's about 500, 1,000. And I said, you think that famous?
So, if I'm understanding
Well,
the allegations as you're saying it
I
now,
only have 2,000 subscribers on TikTok, and I think I'm famous.
well, to be fair, subscribers on YouTube are counted much differently than followers on TikTok because of the way the platforms work. But that's not relevant right here
Yes.
at this moment in time. What I want to address right now, because you just brought it up, you're telling me that his channel had been botted. Am I to
I
understand?
bought it, yes.
So it was botted.
And you were
Can you say for how long he botted his channel?
It's still bought it now.
It's still botted now. Interesting.
It's still bought it. Yeah, it hasn't been removed yet, as far as I know.
Wait a
Robbie
minute. Are
still
you
is in charge of
saying
it.
botted or modded?
Botted. So
There's
botted.
op.
So botted on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, any platform essentially means you hire a farm of computers or phones to direct its traffic towards a particular website or channel. In this particular instance, these are called view bots, and YouTube is highly against view bots because what view bots can do is they can fake clicks, they can fake views, they can fake comments, like you might.
Oh, he's cheating.
And which some creators have been caught using to make thousands and thousands of dollars and to trick others into giving them revenue that they otherwise may not have gotten through donations, merch buys, subscriptions, things like that, Patreon donations.
That's why I never buy anything online. I'm so scared to buy something on Amazon. I'll think about it for a year before I fucking put my card number actually into there to buy it off of Amazon.
Yep. So yes, it's botted. And another thing. By the way, whenever I worked on his show, he always complained when I told him what he really needed to do, because all he wants to do is make videos on Nintendo and go and do commentary on for Tonga, a person who's already doing commentary on Nintendo. And I'm sure he's not giving Tonga any, telling Tonga that, hey, look, I'm using your footage. He claims he has. I doubt it.
Well, to be
Anyway,
fair,
when
in the
we
commentary
left in December-
space, you don't necessarily need to shout out the person, although it is goodwill and good faith to shout out the individual's content that you're using.
Yeah. So when Dan and I left, we arrived in Jacksonville. We met up with Triton. Triton had been driven by one of his friends because Triton doesn't have a driver's license, although I don't understand why he didn't just take the bus to meet with us. And we drove back to St. Augustine, to this place where we could go and get a hotel, which was like right across the street from Triton's place.
So y'all went wait a minute, I'm sorry. Did you say you went from Jacksonville to St. Augustine?
Yep.
Why would you go south before beginning a march north?
Because that's where Triton lived, and Triton promised us we could stay at his family's house. Which, by the way, his mother, his stepmother.
When you were working for him, where was he? Like you said, he was in Jacksonville. I'm confused here. Where was he living?
He came to Jacksonville to meet with us because we came to the Jacksonville Greyhound. There is no Greyhound in St. Augustine.
Okay, so
you were remotely working for him?
Huh?
So you were remotely working for him?
Yes, I'm talking about the trip that we made all the way down to go and do the march.
Okay, continue.
We're in January, late December, early January, because we left New Year's Day.
I'm sorry. This is just how I think. Go ahead, continue.
So we get there. Triton goes to go pay for the motel room, right? And he goes to go use his Cash App card. Well, he goes to go use Cash App, and it's declined. He says, Gabe, can you spot me? Yeah, sure. Here, I'll spot you. You pay me back, right? Yeah. So I did that. And he said, okay, I'm going to charge back to get that money back so this way I can pay you back. Next day, we go to, I think the same night we went to Waffle House. Also, I end up paying for Waffle House. At this point, I realized, this sounds awkward. Next day, can you extend it to another day? Okay. He never paid me back for any of this. This went on during that whole entire week, even to get supplies, which when we needed to get supplies, he didn't have enough money to go and take an Uber. So we walked all the way from St. Augustine to, I forgot what the next town up from St. Augustine is, to go to the Bass Pro Shop. So this way I could go and get supplies for us to march.
Oh my
At
God.
this point, I got the interview.
But I don't want to interrupt you.
Mhm.
Like things like, why the hell were you shopping in a Bass Pro Shop when it's so much cheaper to get shit at Walmart?
Oh, because he didn't want to go all the way to the Walmart. That was the other thing. He didn't want to walk to the Walmart. Oh, it would be too long of a walk.
So he essentially, if I'm understanding the story correctly, he essentially told you that you need to go to a more expensive, practically the
Yeah,
same
and I didn't
product
know
shop.
any better because, like, I didn't give, like, I figured Bass Pro Shops is pretty good. I mean, heck, the current blanket I'm under right now is from Bass Pro Shops, and it's good quality.
Yeah, if you want to pay $200 for a 2-man tent.
I didn't pay $200 for the tent. I only paid $75.
That's too much. Y'all only had a little 2-man tent. Walmart would have sold you that same tent for $59 or $30.
That's
Correction, it's a 5-man tent.
So that's not relevant here, and we're not here to argue those points. We're here to tell the story. So Snoop Dogg, continue on. He makes you walk to the Bass Pro Shop. You buy this 5-man.
We get there. I pay for the stuff. By the way, in the meantime, they're grabbing stuff and throwing into the car. Oh, we need this. No, we don't, because that's going to cost too much. We need this. No, we don't. We need basic stuff. What do we need? We need a water purifier. We need a blanket. We need a tent. And what was the other thing that I had gotten? Oh, the radio that I have right here, which is like a solar-powered radio that you can also crank and all that, because God forbid some weather gets bad. You want to be able to tune into the weather station.
And we live in Georgia. You need that motherfucker.
So I get all that stuff. That was $250 altogether for all that shit. And then we headed to Buc-ee's because I was hungry and they were hungry. So we go in there. I see how expensive Buc-ee's is, and I'm like, "Fuck this shit."
Oh my God! Keep going.
And it said I got popcorn and they got 2 vitamin waters, and we got the Uber and we took it back to the motel. By the way, when we were at the motel, there was an older woman who tried to bribe us out of doing this march. Actually, she tried to bribe me out of doing the march, to be honest. She was like, you could get housing for homeless veterans. You don't have to do this march with those guys. And she had just come back from Mar-a-Lago. She worked on Trump's councils. I could show you pictures later. Anyway, we went on this march. Within the first day, we marched from Jacksonville all the way to Callahan, right? And we went to go camp in the woods. And I told Triton and them, let's not podcast here because we don't want to disturb the peace, blah, 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 blah. Dumbasses go out, start podcasting, yelling and screaming, and of course we got chased out of the woods by the police.
It probably would have been the night that me and Coalfire were on talking about the glitch lolicon situation. But
yeah,
continue on.
So they drove us to Folkston, the next town over. I walk into the sheriff's department. I said, listen, it's late. By this point, it was like, I think 10 p.m. or something like that. It was pretty late. I said, I know there's no campgrounds here that we can stay at without paying. Can we just camp out here on the property? Sheriff gets back, says, yeah, you could. Just for tonight. During the day, you have to pack up. I said, fine, deal.
That's
we did
amazing. I've never heard of such thing. That absolutely blows my mind. That they allowed.
We did that next, and apparently I passed out at this point because I was tired. And I guess during the night, these two decided to walk around town yelling and screaming again. Well, next morning I get approached as I'm leaving the tent because I went out to go pee and also to smoke. And I get approached by a sheriff's deputy. Actually, I got approached by 5. But the actual deputy of the county went and pulled the gun on me and went and said, well, listen, man, you can't be camping here, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, the sheriff gave us permission. Bullshit. Calls in. Oh, turns out it's true. Well, you guys still got to pack up and leave. So we packed up and left, and we marched up the road, up 301, all the way up to Homeland. Because by this point, important bit, and I forgot to mention this. We had our roller baggage with us, because Triton's father, Flip, couldn't be bothered to take our bags for us and hold on to them. So we had to bring our roller baggage with us. So this whole entire march, not only did we have our backpacks with us, but we had our roller bags too, which made it harder for us to move.
They were not equipped.
Triton and Dan decided to bring way more stuff than they should have brought anyway. I think I'm the only one who packed light. Because they brought designer clothes, things that you didn't even need. The one thing they didn't bring, a jacket in the middle of winter.
Neither one. When they got to my yard, it was 32 degrees that night, and they had nothing.
Yeah. So, anyway, we finally get up to Homeland. We're nearly passing out because we're walking uphill, and it started raining. And I said, "Fuck! I guess we'll stay at this motel." Once again, Triton goes to go pay for the room with Cash App, and he's broke because StreamYard took out money, and he didn't realize you had to pay for StreamYard, or at least he said he didn't realize that.
So he being, if I'm understanding it correctly, because in a couple moments I got a special guest that wants to come on and listen to your story. He's watching the stream right now as we speak. But I want to clear this up before I bring him on. So Triton says he doesn't know, or claims he doesn't know, that StreamYard requires you to pay them. However, they make it clear that you have to pay for their product. In my opinion, I think he lied to you.
I didn't know shit about it, dude. Yeah. And so I had to pay for the motel room, which wasn't that expensive. And so we get into the motel room, and we stayed the night, and next day we left. Oh, and during that stay there, they went searching for treasure, as they said. By treasure, I mean they went searching along the interstate looking for half-used vapes and weed cartridges and roaches, and brought back garbage to me and said, "Oh, this is useful." I'm like, "Useful for what? It's garbage. Get the
That's actually a good hustle if you know what you're doing."
I don't know about that, but however, I am going to now bring Dez on. Hey, Dez, welcome to the show. I think he's muted.
What's up?
He might be muted.
I can't hear Dez.
I think he's muted on his end.
If you've reached this call, please hang up and dial again.
That's a great one. But so I'm gonna ask, because I hate to stop it here, but I want to ask some questions because I have quite a few of them.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to grill you or anything. I just want to make sure we understand the story. So, if I'm understanding correctly so far, you meet up with Dan somewhere in September, October, correct?
It was November when we met up.
Again, when you guys physically met up again.
When we met up again, it was December.
Was December, okay.
So December, because we met up again the second time when I was at Robbie's.
Okay, so I'm making sure I'm understanding the timeline correctly, because through Dan, you meet Triton somewhere in October, November. You start working for him somewhere in November. Probably, if I had to estimate, somewhere in late November, early December, because I had heard that at that point he had gotten a new host again, and they were using StreamYards, and that they were doing political commentary. That was what I had heard at the time.
But I'm hitting holes in this story.
There's a lot of holes in this story.
So I'm making sure I'm understanding.
I'm just being facetious.
I'm making sure
Yeah.
I'm understanding the story as it's
Yeah, and
being
when I
told.
met Triton in person, that was in January, at the end of the December, early January.
End of December, so somewhere around New Year's then.
Yes, it was actually New Year. I believe like a day or two before New Year's was when I first met.
So Dave, you guys get together. When did you guys come up with the idea of March for America? That's what I don't
That
know.
was in December. That was right shortly before I met up with Dan.
And what?
Was that-
Because we didn't get to fully cover that yet, so I want to. Because I know you in passing mentioned it on Drama Llama, so I want to understand what
A lot like a lawyer, Snoop.
what inspired that idea.
Mostly just me shooting the shit with them. And basically being like, well, you know, it sucks being homeless, and I wish I could advocate for people who were in my situation. And trying to like, why don't you just do like a protest march or something? I'm like, yeah, you know, that sounds interesting. I would love to do a march. And then I said, well, what should we call it? And eventually we came on March for America. And I was supposed to be the leader of this, but then it suddenly became, oh no, me and Dan should be leaders too. Okay, then it could be a triumvirate. It could be all three of us. And as we marched, during this march, it suddenly became, he became the head of this. Because he kept posting videos about it, being like, yeah, I'm the one who founded March for America. We're doing this for Gabriel. We chose to be homeless in solidarity with him. When we left Homeland, right? When I had mentioned going from Homeland, we marched to the next county over called Brantley County. Stayed the night there, and then we were kicked out of that county the next day, and we were driven up to Jessup, which is how we met Chris. Now, by the time we had met Chris, I was starting to argue because I was starting to get sick and tired of them complaining the whole entire time. At one point, I actually left Dan behind because he was trying to attach the tent to my backpack to carry it. But it's too heavy. It's going to rip my backpack. And it did end up ripping my backpack. And I argued with him about it. He tried to fight me. I said, I already told you once, if you try to fight me, I'm leaving you behind. Good luck. And I left him behind as we marched forward. He eventually caught up with us.
So what was the argument y'all were having when I got to the gas station?
Oh, well, they wanted to keep on marching all the way from here. They wanted to march all the way to Hinesville. I said, well, we need supplies. And they said, oh, but we have no money. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do then. How about we go around the houses or whatever and try to get money? I don't know. You know, something. Because if we're going to march to Hinesville, we're going to need water. We can't march 8 hours without water. I mean, we did once when we marched from Homeland all the way to Brantley, but that was like a death march, and I didn't want to do that again. And so that's what we were arguing when we had met. Also, they were arguing about going back to go get Joel. The guy that I didn't mention at this point, he was just a friend of Triton's father who had been homeless for multiple years. This was supposed to be a pacifist march. This man brought weapons with him and drugs. 2 things I told him not to do when I went for this march. No drugs, no weapons. Brings drugs and
How are you
weapons.
going to tell somebody to not bring weapons, damn it? Sorry.
If I'm marching across America, I'm bringing booze and weed.
You're damn right. Brave hell, brave Dale.
Well, the point of this was to be a pacifist march, not a drug-addicted march, and I knew those were 2 things that would get us in trouble with the law.
Well, you attempted to be reasonable with the march in question.
And as I found out later when we were here, which I will get to this later. Joel, by the way, I really didn't like. I found him weird. Like, he knew how to set up a tent, but other than that, he was pretty awkward. So when we got here, Joel had left ahead of us to go do whatever. Said he would meet us in DC.
I was homeless in Florida.
Triton and Dan wanted to go back, go try to find him. I said, no, we don't know where he is. He doesn't have his phone charged or whatever. I'm not about to find where Joel is. We're going to stay here and we're going to figure out what we're going to do. Because Jessup was already a waypoint for me. I knew we could get supplies. And at that point, Chris came up and said, hey, you want to stay here? And I was like, okay. I mean, I found it awkward. I thought, ooh, stranger who wants us to stay in his backyard. This spells, being murdered. Anyway, it didn't turn out that way. I think we were here like a day or two, and Joel ran off for some reason one morning while we went out to go get food at Crystal Burgers. And his excuse was, "Oh, I have to go, man. I have so many things to do." And we found out that same day when we went to go look him up online that he had warrants out for his arrest.
So, I gotta pause it right there. I gotta pause it right there. Hey, Coldfire, you know how he said he always worked with criminals?
Yeah.
We weren't wrong.
No.
Oh, shit, I thought I was muted.
Dude,
No.
you know what made it even worse?
I do remember Triton mentioning that he had a friend that was on probation once. Now, if that has any merit to it,
Listen,
since it wasn't a VC.
the guy he's talking about has been homeless since I was homeless in Florida. He's a drifter. He's been homeless since 18 years old.
Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with being a drifter.
He's gone by many different names. I didn't realize, but
Called him Big Dick Randy when I last met him.
Big Dick Randy, God damn it.
And I want to mention this. This is what pissed me off. Was also not only did he bring a guy who brought weapons and drugs on this march, but the guy was also wanted by the police, which is probably the main reason why we kept getting kicked out of every friggin' town we walked into.
or could it have been with his screaming?
That's just fantastic. So now I want to get to the part where you two had broken up, because up to this point, after what went down with Chris.
At this point, so we came here on a Monday. They had to leave on a Thursday, and they kept saying, "So, Gabe, are you ready to go?" I'm like, "I can't." And what happened was, when you march for many miles, you get many things fucked up with your feet. One of those things is trench foot, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, you get it from having sweaty socks on too many days, and you end up getting like an infection. I had it minor, but it was bad
Trench
enough.
foot feels so good. It feels like you're stepping on Legos 24/7.
It hurt so much to walk around town, and I also had bursitis on my ankles as well. My ankles were completely swollen. If you touched it, you could feel squeaking.
So like literal clown shoes.
Yeah. So I said, okay, I can't do this march anymore, guys. And at this point, I was dead set on trying to settle down, because I was almost out of money. I had like $2,000 something left from this march, and I said, fuck, I'm gonna need to get a job. I want to settle down. The night before they left, the same night when they started freaking out about paranormal shit, I had gotten drunk and I had decided I'm going to pray to God in the tent and hope that he answers my prayers, because I can't do this anymore. So I got down on my hands and knees and begged him, please let me find a way to settle down here. And the next day, Chris had said, "Hey, you want to rent a room in my house?" I said, "Sure." That's what happened. I hadn't told those two. I lied to them and I said, "No, yeah, I got to stay here. My feet are fucked up," which they were. But that wasn't the main reason why I was staying. And so they were pissed off at me and they marched off. They also left their bags here too, which Chris told me to just go and toss away because they weren't going to come back anyway. And fuck it.
And then now tell them about the next day where you had your spiritual journey?
No, that's not important for this. We're talking about
I
Triton.
mean, every time I smoke that Luke Skywalker, I
and
go on
so-
a
God
So that's
damn it,
why
with the
I broke
fucking
up.
Luke Skywalker.
Now, after we had broken up, they had gone on to Hinesville. They had gone on to Hinesville, and
Like spiritual journeys aren't worth talking about. Let's just bash Triton.
well, we have to talk about. That's the whole point of this
Do we
series
know?
that we're doing.
Do
Yes.
That's the whole point of this show, is for everyone to get an opportunity to tell their story. Everyone has been a unfortunate victim of him, deserves an opportunity to call him out on his behavior. As so far demonstrated
Especially if we're
between
gonna try to do,
the four of
especially
us.
if we're gonna try to like get him in trouble. Like, come on.
I'm not
And so
interested in
they
getting
went
him
on
in
to
trouble.
Hinesville.
See, the point of this is to call him out on the behavior that we have demonstrated so far, with the lying, the
And to get
manipulation.
into a big lawsuit that will probably
I have-
result in it.
I have no interest in any legal.
You're out there, and I know you're listening. Tried it. You did nothing this entire fucking march until you met me, and then you begged and borrowed money to get to DC on buses to do another nothing, and you're probably at home with your mama right now.
Hey man, he's just home with his mother, having a good time.
He's just having a good
Almost
time.
Having a good time. He's having a good time being sponsored by James Fishbeck and Thomas Massey and all these other America First politicians who could give a single fuck about America.
I tell you what,
They're eating the cats.
they're eating the dogs. We're gonna build a wall.
Like-
We're gonna make it
like,
huge,
Seriously, man.
and we're gonna make
seriously.
Triton pay
He's-
for it. Okay.
Within the time that he left, he went to Hinesville, and then they said, screw it, we're going to take a Greyhound. When I said that they should do that, they said that I was fucking stupid and that we should never do that. That would defeat the whole purpose of March for America. 2 seconds later, okay, we're going to take a Greyhound bus to D.C. They
were
went to
right.
D.C., and you know what they did? They stayed at a 5-star hotel. I looked up the hotel they stayed at. It was a 5-star hotel. Right in the university section.
Some people
Not that
who
far from American University.
something.
Or American University, sorry.
See what happens when you give to people? You got to be careful when you give to people. You know, you have to learn to see the signs. They went online and made it look like they were doing something good just so they could stay in 5-star hotels.
Yeah, and not even that. They lied and said it was a hostel, and when they went to go do their speech, they did it at an empty mall because I had told them to do it the day before the supposed general strike in DC. But these guys decided to go super early, and when they did their speech, there was nobody there except for maybe some vendors.
Dan, as a Mormon, how are you ever going to forgive yourself? You angry Mormon bitch-looking motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's felt it. He's felt it. He's felt
And
it.
when they ended this, they never contacted me until when I started calling them out on this March for America thing. Talking about, oh, we're going to go to Thomas Massey. Oh, we're going to do this, but that defeats the whole purpose of March for America. Oh, how dare you? And
thinking that they're going to march across America. What did you expect?
Oh no, but now it's become basically a political movement. He met Thomas Massey in D.C. Then he met James Fishbeck recently in Florida. He started making a political movement. And now you look at how often he goes and posts about anti-Israel things or anti-Semitic posts.
How long until someone?
Oh, he's always
done
done anti-Semitic stuff.
German World War II marching.
He didn't do that when I was on there. He was anti-Zionist. I'm fine with being anti-Zionist, but when you get to anti-Semitic,
Dan is no longer Dan. It's Angry Mormon. I put the video up there. Y'all can go look at it.
He's no longer angry. He's no longer Dan. He's angry Mormon.
Oh, wait, I didn't tell you this. I told you guys about the march. When Dan got finished with the march, Triton promised that he could be housed at his house. Well, Dan gets there, and Triton's family says, no, he can't stay with us. They drove him to the nearest homeless shelter and just dropped his ass off there, except for the fact that in Florida, you have to be a resident of that county and of the state of Florida, and he wasn't either of those, so he was just fucking homeless on the street.
It's
So as a result, Dan decided
Hold up, Miller. Let him
to
finish.
just go and get himself Baker acted, so that this way he wouldn't freeze to death on the street.
when
That didn't work either.
from your
And he did ultimately get a Greyhound bus back, but I don't understand why he still supports Triton, considering the fact that he fucked you over and made you fucking homeless.
I don't know how Trident puts up with an angry, narcissistic, spouting out racist fucking shit communist that he is, Angry Mormon. Yes, I know you're listening. Join us. Face the snake. Bitch.
That's the thing.
Join
Like,
the
I mean,
dark
he's
lord.
got screwed over by Triton, yet for some reason I'm the bad guy. Dan sees me as the bad guy.
So,
See, I wasn't
to give
I started to hear the story. Now that I heard the story, I'm pissed. Trident, you got some answering to do, Lucy.
So, right here, and Des, you're gonna love this. So, Triton, and this is how me, Coalfire, and God of Pugs become aware of the situation, because Pugs finds this on Triton's account where he blocked me because he is a cowardly ass bitch. He goes, this
Where's
guy
drama?
saying,
On here.
calling out Snoop Dogg here, going, makes fun of me, and then when I ask him to talk about, he blocks me because Triton doesn't know how to fucking write a fucking sentence to save his life. And when I asked him to talk about it, he blocks me let it be known this guy faked cancer and faked having 1 year left to live so me and my community can give him money. This guy's evil. He's a putz. He faked cancer. He needs to log off. So,
Oh my God, Trident, what the fuck was going through your head at that moment? Did
So-
you have a brain
so
malfunction?
Triton,
Did you fart right on Elon Musk's fucking I mean, like, he's trying to change the world here, and you just farted on intelligence.
So, Triton has a history, and I'll show it in a clip just in a moment. That's actually still on my channel that I might link at the end of this live stream if you want to watch the full thing. But you're going to love some of the allegations he throws my way. He throws Coalfires, he throws Moaning Stars, he throws at Adam, who is also in the chat. He loves to make up false allegations and attempt to discredit people's because he doesn't want people to be able to actually expose him for the devil that he is. So I want to ask Snoop Dogg real quick.
I have to
Do you
for the mentally disabled child he is.
Hey,
Let's
I
call-
know the mentally disabled. I make fun of them on a weekly. Their name is Harmon Smith.
Oh,
right?
oh God, Harmon Smith. No, okay, so real quick, Harmon.
Okay, so your question to me?
So side note, Harmon Smith is a Nintendo dick sucker. That's who he is, and he says a lot of
And he
racist and
says
heinous
racial
shit
slurs and
all the time.
a bunch of nonsense, and I'm the only person who's like gone deep into it. It's bad.
Yeah, he's
It's
got-
really bad.
Dez's channel does a phenomenal job covering the nonsense that he spills out. Like him and Triton, I swear to God, I wouldn't be shocked if he was actually Triton's father. I would not, like, 100% would not be shocked.
Posted of Trident. Hello, did y'all see the video I posted of Trident and Dan doing? I said, look, I'm going to do a Jackass Forever theme song. Y'all need to do the most jackass thing you can think of, right? All they did was stand there and look retarded the whole video. Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't see that. If you want
I
to send
did
me a
that.
link to
I
that.
tried to jump onto a zip line. That was in one of my fucking self-content skits.
That's fucking hilarious.
But yeah,
So,
I'm
Snoop-
not a thin man, all right?
Oh yeah, no, you're not.
Wait a
I've
minute.
seen your live streams. You're not been close.
I'm not thin. I'm not gonna lie and state that I am.
So,
Did you
so now
see
let's
the
get
videos?
on to it, because I do got a couple of questions for Snoop Dogg here based on this tweet. Before I read mine, Coalfire's responses here, I want to ask Dan, do you have any idea where the whole fake cancer and having 1 year left to live came from? Also, did his community
Yes.
donate
I had
money to you?
shown
Hold up. Let me finish the second question. Did he or his community ever give you a single dollar while you were the live streaming editor, or whatever you want to call yourself, for his channel? Start with the first question.
Okay. So to answer the first one, the way he got that was because when I first met Dan, I was going through some health issues
Hold
at
up,
the
Miller.
moment,
Let him talk.
at that moment, right? And I had been to the hospital in Australia over having bowel issues, and I had gotten a test done. And they had told me, you might have colon cancer, you might not. So I showed that to Dan when I was in the hotel because I was going through a lot of pain and stuff. And he started freaking out. And I'm assuming he must have told Triton. This is back in November, right?
Oh, so this is back in November of last year when you
Around
told him.
Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving. I still have that here. And I had shown him that. Now, as for money from the community, I had never claimed that I had terminal cancer. I had never even said that I had definitely had cancer. I just said, I have no clue what this test means. Who the fuck knows? But whether it is or not, I'm homeless right now, and I have no other prospects, so I might as well go and do something.
All right, Miller, what's your question?
Did you, Snoop, or the other two ever do a video claiming that you had cancer to
Nope.
gain money
Nope.
or to get sympathy?
Nope.
So when you were asleep or drunk, they never made a video saying we're trying to help out this guy who has cancer and he's marching across America?
Nope. The only video that they ever made, I know, was to iShow Speed, and that video was, hey, this guy is homeless. He could really use your help. He's a homeless vet.
Your Honor, I moved to strike.
As far as I'm...
And I, as to the whether I got money from the community, the only money I ever received from the community was from, I think it was 3 people on GoFundMe, and that was a GoFundMe for me to get rehoused. It was money so that I could go and try to find a place to rent.
Which he did.
So as the judge here, Judge Horror as I used to be called, I'm going to grant your
Fine, not
motion
guilty.
to dismiss his charges. It is clearly him lying and manipulating a story that was told to him by somebody who should have kept his fucking mouth shut, but doesn't know how to keep his fucking mouth shut. So we know that Dan is now a perpetual snitcher and a rat, and snitches get stitches, and he'll one day get those. So my response to him on this was, coming from the guy who went after my family, who refused to pay me, who attacked Coldfire, God of Pugs, and Adam, you really don't have much room to talk. For which then, Coldfire responds back, many may not know, Triton's name origins from a kid whose family, the RP and the ERMP communities, had heavy grooming issues. Triton was deeply involved in those RP circles. Roleplay is what that means. He still keeps some of those people in his server even to this day, even as mods, as per less known info. Which then, God of Pugs brings up the fact that he also defends lovers of lolly content. If you don't know what lolicon content is images of characters, usually fictional, who are depicted to be underage or claimed to be old. Like, for example, you might see a vampire that looks like she's 8 years old, but according to the storyline, she's a 1,000-year-old vampire that sucks on the blood of innocent children in order to keep her, quote, youthful looks. That's what lolicon is. Coldfire responds back, this is true, and I believe the person you're referring to, and the person he's still currently defending, is Glitch, or his last known Discord name that was made aware of, which was Triton or something like that, the god of anger, if I remember correctly. Gordon, that's it, the god of anger, aka Glitch, aka Glyphs, which was his former name. He was a tipster pay pig who got banned from jumping into women's DMs in tipsters Discord and making him feel very uncomfortable. And he wants to accuse me of being a predator. Anyways, Why am I not shocked?
And
Kofire
this kid-
replies back. Seeing how he already likes...
Wait.
There's more.
Getting
Seeing
famous
how he...
off of it.
Seeing how he already likes masturbating to lolly, and he said he likes young body-typed lolly content, I really hope all those women he was making feel uncomfortable were at least of legal age, because if not, that's even lower than the lowest I've seen. Woo! That's wild. What were you going to say, Miller?
Whoa. What was I not going to say? I've the last 15 minutes. Triton, shame on you. Fucking perv.
Oh, it gets worse.
And then you were an angry Mormon that was raised by a cult. I told you day one, I'm a prophet, motherfucker, and I got cult vibes off you from day one. Same with the other one. Every time I talked about God, he started fiddling with this little like fidget spinner that he made himself and staring up at space. I said, you know what? Something ain't right with these two.
Nothing is ever right with these two individuals in question, but it gets a lot worse. Because now we're gonna go in, we're gonna watch some clips.
Sorry, Snoop Dogg just walked by me and gave Miller time a drive-by fart to the face while I'm sitting on the floor talking into my tripod.
Well, that's horrible. That's horrible, mate. You need to not do that. So,
what do we call that? I'm technically your landlord. That's landlord abuse.
That's landlord abuse. That is landlord abuse. We are clipping that. Oh my God! Breaking news: Snoop Dogg abuses his landlord. More on that at 11. That is clipped and will be posted later. Anyways.
Hold on. Landlord asks for rent. Instead, tenant gives drive-by fart to face.
He spelled it. He spelled it. So, what? I believe this is this, and you're gonna love this video. This is, and Des, if you thought what I just read, if you thought anything that Harmon Smith was bad, Des, if you're still here, if you thought anything you heard was bad from
I'm just playing wrestling.
I'm telling you right now, get ready for this, because Triton talks about dating. If you thought Harmon Smith was bad, you're in for a wild ride.
2024 relationships are probably
Well,
the
Harmon
dumbest
sexualizes
thing ever
minors in his books,
because
so
it's not a real relationship. It's just let's just have fun and fuck, and that's it. That's really it. And these hoes go for
This
these
podcast
guys
is
that
sponsored
are
by
gonna
Light
abuse them,
Cereal.
beat the shit out of them. But then good guys like myself, they're like, oh no,
Oh,
we don't
good
want a
guy.
guy like you. Instead, we rather have a piece of shit that's gonna beat me.
No, look at this. Now, based on the tweet that I just read earlier, we haven't gotten to the DMs where he tells people to kill themselves on a regular basis. We haven't gotten to that yet. But based on what I just read, do you really believe he's a good guy? Would any woman really believe he's a good guy? Because if you saw this face and he said, I want to take you back to my room tonight and have fun, what would be your response?
Wait. Are you talking about Triton or Dan?
I'm talking about Triton, because Triton's on screen right now.
Oh, is he on stream right now?
Yeah, he's on screen. Just take a look at his face, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at his face. I want the chat to see this as well. Look at this face. I want them... At another time. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Well, I mean, sucks to be you at that moment. That...
Gay motherfucker. Sorry.
Oh, you're
How dare
good.
you websites where you can sleep with children, you perverted, trident looking, aerial watching. I just dropped my beer. I can't think of anything else.
He spilled it. Like think about it, right? You see, he's talking about how he's a good guy. He's this and he's that. Fucking look at him. Really? He's saying all the. And by the way, this is right before he starts his whole fucking campaign, going after me. By the way, this is before he starts that campaign against me. That he makes this, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Because at the time I was. When I first started editing for him, I saw this and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Why are you making this? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But it gets better.
We might as well change it to the wolf pack, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to chew you up and spit you out. We catch you in a lie. We catch you looking at child pornography, and you're online, we're going to get you. We're going to chew your ass up, and we're going to spit you all over every platform we know.
Claim men treat you like shit. It's because you guys go for these evil men that will treat you like shit because you guys like it. You guys like being treated like shit. And men...
See, now...
God, he's a poster child of incels, bro.
See, you just... Des, did you just hear that? I hope you just heard that.
Did I say...
He literally just said women enjoy being beat. He literally just said women enjoy being beat.
Who did?
Triton did. On this video. On this video.
Dan, can you not see the video that's being played right now, by the way?
I don't know if Miller can see it. Miller, are you watching the stream?
Yeah.
Trident, I should have whooped your ass the day you showed up at my house, dude. I'm sorry that you're disabled. So am I. I get a check just like you do. But god dang it, my 1980s Gen Z fucking wanted to smack you when you got here, but I didn't. Something told me, just don't.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. He always told me that he was going to pay me back with his fucking SSI check. He never paid me back, and when time came for him to pay me back, he said he banned me from his Discord and then kicked me out of March for America because I was supposedly sabotaging the movement when it's my fucking movement.
Oh my god!
Have started. This is my first actual live YouTube Discord shit. I'm 41 years old. I was homeless for a long damn time. I was scared of technology. Y'all invented a new form. I'm the radio host, Miller Time Productions. Thank you for joining our podcast. Here you be.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is fucking great.
And I would like to mention, right? He goes in and he logged into his Cash App when he was here on my phone. And when you go onto his Cash App, he has like 15,000 different phones connected to this fucking thing.
I feel like Howard.
Ooh.
But he claimed he was broke the whole entire time. I got to go see his Cash App. He wasn't broke at all. He was lying to me. He was also lying to me about how much money he had at the moment. He never
also told me that once he left and he made it to DC, that he was expecting $2,000 on his Cash App, and he would tell me $60 so I could get a sack of weed, and he never did.
So you just up and lied then. Just up and lied.
Pretty much.
Which
Pretty much.
I'm showing on screen
And then
and
Bob to write my Cash App tag down.
so on screen I'm showing the thumbnail for the live stream, and there's a particular reason why, because I don't want to leak the DMs of a good friend of mine. His name is Huggy. But this is what Triton sent to him the night that they covered the story of how they met. So you're going to love this. Triton goes, "Pussy, you ran away from me last night." Now, mind you, the whole night they had been asking him to come on the show. Drama Llama is the name of the show. They had asked him. It was Thursday night, by the way, and we're going to show some of Snoop Dogg on there as well, because he went on the show and talked about the story. The whole night, they had been asking him to come on the show, telling him come on the show, and he was being a total coward about it. And so he goes to the Huggy. the next day and goes, "You pussy, you ran away from me. How about you end your life? You never have any kids. You're a 40-year-old virgin that lives with his mama still." Now, mind you, Huggy, to my knowledge, is autistic like coal fire. So he has certain disabilities that makes it to where he can't like function like how I can function, in the aspect of I'm a fully functioning adult and I should act like a fully functioning adult. But Huggy works a full-time job. He takes care of his mother, he takes care of his siblings, and he live streams on the side and does content and editing for a lot of other creators. He also works behind the scenes to help a lot of people, including me. And including Triton. For the longest time, he was helping Triton. Even during the drama where Triton was going after me, Huggy was going out of his way to help him. And this is how Triton responds with this part that pissed me all the way off, which was, do us all a favor and just pull the trigger. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was there that night, and see, this is the thing that annoys me more. Triton was saying, "I'll join you guys. I'll do this, I'll do that," and he never showed up.
Snoop Dogg, wasn't it like 2 or 3 days later after they left my house, one of them called you and said they jumped off a... Somebody called you and said one of them had...
Yeah, Dan, yeah, that's what I had talked about when I said he had gotten Baker acted. Yeah.
Talking about that people freaking play. Gabriel came out almost crying. Oh my, he just killed himself. And I looked up at God and I said, no, he didn't. And he said, how do you know? And I said, because I sensed that he didn't die. Like, how do you know that?
That was one of Dan's family members, but Triton had told them that story.
So, I'm going to get to the part where I come in and I explain the clip, because we're going to watch this part, then we're going to watch the actual clip itself, and then we're going to get to the part where Triton cries about it. Because I give a pretty good explanation of what happened that led to the new Raven cast versus the old Raven cast, which is one of my all-time favorite streams. But let's watch part of this clip.
What are your thoughts? You live on air.
He's showing you on Discord.
So, there's some extra context to a lot of it that has been left out.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm trying to get Snoop Dogg to put me on YouTube so I can see what we're doing here.
Let me throw it in there. At the time, I had left because was originally one of his editors who he didn't pay, and he made a slanderous video attempting to paint me as this creep that was trying to act all criminal towards people with no evidence. He also had went after my father, stated that my father was not my father, claiming he had proof of it. He had no proof of it. And he brought on who was a guy who used to be a friend of mine. His name is the Irish Bastard. Fuck you, by the way, if you happen to be watching. Fuck you, you cunt waffle. He made comments about my mother, claiming he was going to do criminal. So, yeah, if you couldn't tell, I still have some pretty harsh feelings for the guy who threatened to do criminal acts towards my mother. I still have pretty harsh feelings about that. Not gonna lie. What do you think, Dez? So far, hearing all this story, what do you think? I think he may have passed out.
I mean, he's not the worst fanboy I've ever had the displeasure of coming across, but he's pretty far up there when it comes to just Looney Tunes. Not saying he's a fanboy, just saying he's a Looney Tune.
Get ready. I really think you should do some videos on him. I really think you should, because you would just have a fun old time covering his stupidity. You would just.
Well, I'm about to start covering a guy who calls himself Perfection, the Natural Selection. So, as a matter of fact, he's like the next guy for my Salt Content Cup. So, you know. It'll be a long day.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. That's going to be fantastic. But so let's continue.
For some people, not for me.
For some people, not for me. And that's kind of how I feel about covering trying things to her. And I'll leave it at that. So I'm gonna skip a little bit past this because
My character, that's not me. I really don't go after females. So what is?
So like that's kind of the setup to it. That's what led to the clip in question. So now
somebody that would not know me or you, period. That's what neutral means. Dumbass.
Okay, so the setup here now is that I had been live streaming for well over 2 hours at this point, and I had covered what was going on with Review Tech USA and how I was embroiled in that fucking stupid drama. Just absolute, it was dumb. That was the dumbest thing I ever dealt with in my life. Because he believed two moderators that had no evidence, and they manipulated a story. Because to make the long story short, and I've told this like a million fucking times, but for those of you who are not aware, which are in the voice chat, I used to be in the RTU JKB community. I tried to befriend a few people that were especially female. They took it as I was attempting to somehow sexually date them and do other kinds of nonsense, even though I wasn't interested. They decided to take it that way and spun this narrative that I was I'm just gonna say outright, a sexual predator who was creeping up on them, which was far from the fucking truth. So I was responding in this stream, responding to it, roasting the hell out of him, with Adam, as you see to the left, and Coalfire at the bottom, back when he used to be called Coalfire Dragon, before he rebranded to Coalfire Gaming, because Coalfire Gaming actually sounds better in my opinion, but that's just me. And he's got a much better and more awesome logo. But that's just my opinion. So, that was the setup to there. So now we're going to bring RJ on. At this point, because at the time, RJ was a friend of ours, and he screwed me over as well, because there's a pattern of people that love to screw me over for God knows what reason. He hops on the stream and says that Triton's here, and he wants to debate me. So, with that context at it, here you go.
No, break.
You want Triton on?
Yeah, let's have him on. Let's do it now, and this is it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm fucking exhausted.
And funny enough,
try and join the server. I'll bring you on, but you gotta join the server.
Funny enough, I'm wearing, if you watch the live stream, I'm wearing the exact same shirt I wore that night when I was still branded as Horror House Media. I'm wearing that exact same shirt.
Somebody's skedaddled.
Oh, it might have been Chris.
Was it?
Yeah. So, let's watch this. This is gonna be great.
The new Ravencast server.
Yeah, there's a reason I literally created 21 different roles.
Now I'm looking around. I'm like, where the fuck are you?
I don't have no fun when the summer comes around because the summer's been brutal.
I'm looking around. I'm like, where the fuck are you?
Dude, the summer has been an absolute nightmare.
I told him, join the server. Get in the server. It takes him a while to finally come in. So I finally wait. He finally comes in.
You need 4 people in here. 4 on 1, bro. It's 4 on 1 because you're such a bitch. I'm not a bitch because I'm here fixing all you motherfuckers.
Trey, chill.
I ain't debating you.
Fake piece of shit, old star. Because when I tried talking to you and asking you about.
So you know how I said that he loves to scream and yell? Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Right? That's why I started laughing, because I knew that's exactly what he was going to do. Because I told him if he wanted to come in, he had to come in with everybody that was still in the chat. That he had to answer to these people, because he had fucked everyone except RJ over at the time. So I told him, like, look, you're playing it by my rules. You're on my channel, you play by my rules. And that was my rules.
By the way, God of Pugs is in the call-in. Should we pull him in?
Yeah, you can bring him in if you want.
All right.
I didn't think he would be on tonight, but Hey, you know what? Bring him in.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, got a Pugs?
I figured I'd come join the party.
Oh, you want to come join the party? Oh, yeah. Say hi to Dez. Which, by the way, I didn't bother to give you a proper introduction. I Am Dez is a YouTube commentator who makes salt content, does gaming live streams, particularly as he talked about on Harmon Smith, who I swear is Triton's father.
Yeah, I heard that.
The biggest
I've never heard that guy before in my life.
in the entirety of all of everything.
Oh, he spelled it.
There's like I can't find anyone as dumb as him. Like I literally can't.
I think
I've
after
tried.
I think after tonight,
I could probably find you.
I think after tonight,
there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason for a long time. Like in Triton server, he was known as Lord Autism. There's a reason for it.
Oh, and self-made retard as well.
Oh yeah,
was his
self-made
name.
retard. Remember that? Lord Killbot, Lord Retard, and there was one other one he called himself. Oh yeah, that really fucked up username. Let me find it real quick while we play the clip because this is hilarious.
Your issues.
Oh my god.
You had no issues, and now
not everyone.
Let me finish. I asked you the last time we talked, hey, do you have any issues with me? You said no. And I have this.
No, not everyone feels comfortable about talking about their dead parents or grandparents.
But after that, you're going around saying you have an issue with me. So
yeah, but not.
So, because I gotta show you this real quick. I gotta show you this. This is the other one he went by. I'm not gonna say it on YouTube, but that's the other one he went by. Just take a look at that one real quick.
Somebody that would not know me or you.
Oh God!
That is slander. How dare you slander Triton?
No, I'm gonna pull it back up. Hold up. Pull it back up for me, will you? Yeah, there you go, buddy. Yeah, that one.
I object.
Just right there. We'll get back to the clip in a moment, but yeah, I don't know. This Jesus Christ. So Des, I gotta ask you real quick. What do you think of that image on there? What do you think? I told you he's worse, and he only gets worse from here. Oh, he only gets worse from here.
Realized a 13-year-old in books and sold it and said 13-year-old should write about it or read it, and it was about graping, said 13-year-old. The 4-letter R word.
Hey, this sounds like best buddies.
I'm shocked. I'm sorry. He had no room to speak on saying he doesn't defend.
Dude, how much info on Triton do you have?
Oh, dude, I've got 2 fucking years worth of stuff on
Somebody
him.
that would not know me.
So let's bring
2 years.
You really didn't actually.
for 2 years he did this shit.
See, and here's the other thing about that. Also, since you want to talk about how you're such a big man and everything, then why are you throwing a Timbscast?
I'm talking to 4 of you guys right now, and you wouldn't even debate me on Burn's show. In fact,
I told you it's not neutral ground.
So Burn the World is the guy's name. He is basically a butt buddy for Triton. He literally does all the work for Triton. He gets all the data for him, your personal information, like your house and whatnot, where you live, phone number, things like that. From what I understand, he gets that and gives it to Triton. Nif did the same thing as well. Yeah. And then Burn will turn around. he'll snake you, and then he'll try to be your best friend, then he'll snake you again, then he'll try to be your best friend, then he'll snake you again. And that's the relationship that him and Triton have had, from what I understand, since both of them have been on YouTube, which disturbs me on so many levels. So yeah, if you ever see Burn the World in your chat, Des, stay away from him, because he'll try to fuck you over for content.
He's in one of my friends' servers and in her chats.
Yeah, you might want to warn her about this after this live stream, and make sure you show the stream too, so she knows why.
Do you have evidence to prove this, or?
I'll grab some of the live streams he's done, and what was it? And Coldfire can back me up on a lot of what I'm talking about as well. I wish Adam would come on too.
Another individual that unfortunately Triton has connection with, that is full on, like, has swatted people, is Pods.
Oh yeah, and well, by the way, I'm glad you brought that up, because Adam and his friend Digital Overlord, they finally found one of the guys who was doing it. That actually, because the idiot live streamed himself doxing and swatting people on his fucking live stream. So I'm gonna cover that next time.
Oh.
Like, he was in the server, live streaming it from his Streamlabs, which he didn't know how to operate it, which is even more entertaining, because he was like grabbing the camera, moving it around, shaking it around, and he tried to like make it big enough to cover up the fact that they were showing this person's address. They claimed he was a danger to children or something like that. Like, the claim made no sense. You couldn't understand what the people were saying at all, because they were all over talking each other. And it was fucking garbled mess. The only thing I could figure out was the guy who, like, because he literally did this. He picked up his phone. He's like, hold up, guys, I'm dialing 911. Types it in, right? Puts it in his ears, goes, hi, police, I want you to go to a person's address. I want to do a wellness check. He's potentially dangerous to children. Okay, thank you. And hangs up. Just like that. I was like, and I commented on the video too, and he liked the comment. He hearted the comment where I said, you just gave the FBI evidence to lock your ass in prison. Oh. Fucking idiot. It's like, what the fuck? Why would you heart a comment saying you're going to get your ass thrown in jail? Oh.
You expect these people to be intelligent?
You know?
Dude, he's literally sent me death threats. He told me that I should die here in Jessup.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He sent me death threats. He said if I ever gave out info about what we were talking about tonight, that he would actually send some jump out boys to get me.
Oh yeah, and he also said he was going to sue you for everything you got as well, which is hysterical, because if he's homeless, like we all have suggested that he might be, I want to know how the fuck he's going to afford that lawyer.
And I got a little fact that Triton needs to be aware of if he is actually homeless. And this little known fact is homeless people go missing all the time, man.
Yeah, so I don't know why. I don't understand why you would want to press your luck like that at all. Like, it makes no sense. Oh, yes, I'm going to go physically threaten these people, because that's going to end well for me. See, like, when I talk about, like, wanting to wrestle people, I talk about wanting to get them in the ring, wrestle them, hit them with a steel chair, and put them in a casket. And that'd be the end of it. Because, like, I'm actually getting into a sanctioned fight, a sanctioned match that has rules and regulations and whatnot. I'm not going to talk, I'm not like, I don't want to take you out back and do the mob stuff that people talk about that I claim that I do, which I don't. I tell people, no, if you're so big, bad, and tough and you can beat me in a fight, fight me in a wrestling match. It's sanctioned. There's referees. There's medical team. And there's a a system that is set to make it as safe as possible. I mean, what more could you want? I don't box because I'm not my dad. I wasn't trained to box. I was trained with wrestling. That's what I know. So that's why I pick wrestling. It makes sense for me.
Like how I was trained in mixed martial arts.
No, you were trained in weaponizing autism. Don't even start that with me.
Hey, who says I can't be trained in both?
Now, could you imagine a martial arts where you're trained to not only fight but weaponize autism? Oh, God.
Yeah, it's called judo.
Look at this. Look at this. I go onto his Facebook and it says March for America co-founder.
Oh, I wasn't expecting
And then
that.
he took a picture. He took a picture with me and all of us together. I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, I think this is after we left Homeland. But if you go onto his Facebook page, it's a picture of us.
I don't have his Facebook page, and I'm assuming he must have his real name on it. So for the sake of not doxing him, because he doxed his own name, but I'm not going to give him a ounce of leverage against me. So I'm not going to show anything that might be on his Facebook. I have no interest. It has to be on his Twitter. Twitter or YouTube. Anything else, I'm really not interested. Well, okay, maybe Blue Sky, but Blue Sky sucks. I'm sorry.
Wait, does he have a blue sky? Does he actually have a blue sky?
Probably.
Yes,
I mean,
he does.
Oh, yep, called it.
I believe it.
I believe it. Oh my God!
I don't know what it is. I never saw his blue sky.
I mean, I can admit to having a blue sky, but I will also admit all I do is just throw my stuff on there to promote. I don't.
I barely fucking use it. Other than I was texting this one guy who kept going on about how there was this giant PDF file group that was running around, and he wouldn't send me evidence. And then when I confronted him on being a Wally lover, he admitted it, and I was like, well, that throws your whole story out the bus, because as far as I'm concerned, you're really not much better.
Listen, okay. Considering how much he bitches, yeah, he's on board, guy.
He's felt it. He's felt it.
He made Karen run for the money, okay?
Oh God, that's fucking great.
The only difference is Karen catchphrase is I want your manager. His catchphrase is KYF.
Oh, that sound.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. God.
You know what? Actually, what I should do is I should look in the Jacksonville County Facebook page and see if Triton's been locked up yet.
Oh God. Well, while you go ahead and do that, we have been delaying watching this clip. Let's watch more of it. Or no, because the other clip has them going over the section where Morningstar is. So I want to play the first section where Triton has his initial meltdown.
Love it.
Right,
I mean,
you know, I know they
Hold on, see, all you guys are talking because you don't need to talk.
Shut up!
And you're raging.
You just want to talk.
I'm making four people rage.
This was
right
great.
now.
I love this part.
People rage.
All you do is
Why are you four people?
Nobody's raging. See, here's the thing. Nobody in this chat's raging except you, Triton.
Holy shit.
Nobody in this chat is raging except you. All you do is cry, whine, moan, and complain.
Gee, where's that fuck around?
Oh, fuck around, find out sound. Oh, yeah.
Deleted that sound.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I deleted it.
Bullstar, you need to be a moderator. Have one of them talk. Only one of them. I
You-
can't have
I
both.
like how he
I'm the
tells.
one running the live stream. I'm the one that's running the moderation.
I love that he's telling Morningstar what he needs to do, yet he's the bitch that came on my channel. Fuck you! You don't get to tell anybody what to do anything.
Also, I believe at some point I flat out say, you came on this show knowing you were going to be tag teamed by all of us type thing.
Yeah, like he agreed to the terms and he's bitching about the fact that he agreed to the terms. Dumbass.
Yeah.
What a
dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're great.
I love that sound effect. It's one of my favorites. Let's continue.
Go ahead. Coal fire, shut
Oh
the
my
fuck
god.
up. Go
Okay,
ahead,
so
Tibbs.
I looked something up, right?
Whoa. Trying make one more comment like that.
You
one more
won't
statement
believe
like that.
this.
I'll boot you right back out. You will be-
But Triton's actually gotten in trouble with the law.
Oh, really? Are you serious?
I do believe so, because I typed in his name and the county he is in, and it came up.
Can you send me a screenshot of this? Can you send me a screenshot?
Okay.
I'm not going to show it on screen because I run two different monitors because Meld Studio works better with different monitors than OBS does because Meld Studio is fantastic.
Let me check to make sure I am correct that this is Triton's family, because it's the same last name.
Oh, by the way, Des, if I didn't tell you before, you really should look into hey Ryan, how you doing, brother? Whoa, buddy. I should really add that to the soundboard. But Desiree, if you've not had a chance, you should really get yourself Meld Studio. It's fucking fantastic. It would make your recording and editing job 10 times fucking easier.
By the way, I see digital.
Damn it,
Overlord
Coalfire,
in
he
the
was trying to say
side chat,
something.
too.
Damn it, Coalfire, he was trying to say something.
Sorry.
Des, what were you going to say?
You bastard. I edit with CapCut, so it's pretty simple.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm just saying, you check out Meld Studio. I think you'll enjoy it. It really is worth the time and effort to look into it. Oh. Let's see here. While I grab that link.
If you're gaming, it's actually pretty good for gaming, I would say.
It adapts
because
better to
it
video games
puts
and
less
their
strain.
it adapts better with video games and frame rate and everything. It actually tries to work with the GPU, so you get optimal frame rate while still streaming at whatever quality is you want to stream at. It's really is a fantastic piece of software. I don't understand why more people are not using it. Because at least for me, it works great. Because I'm on Mac OS, and OBS sometimes is. And don't even get me started on Streamlabs. Fuck Streamlabs. Fuckers.
And I'm on Windows, so I can vouch for the window portion of it.
Because he's a peasant. So I had to do it. I had to do it.
I know when I tried OBS a while back, I actually enjoyed that. That was actually not too bad.
Well, see, it's the whole gambling on updates thing that pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. Is like the gambling on the updates and hoping that it works, because sometimes it doesn't. It would.
I've had a couple of the updates screw over my settings before.
Which is
right.
Oh, okay. Oops. I pushed in. That was my bad. I'm trying to grab the link. There you go. For like video editing, I used DaVinci Resolve. I really love DaVinci Resolve. Whoa, buddy! Let's see.
DaVinci Resolve, I just don't use it.
For a while, I was on
promoting all the software we use.
Let's see.
God, dude. Dude, this is a post that somebody answered back on from when we were doing a march. This is Triton's stepfather asking this, asking to donate for the movement. Somebody wrote, "You fucking loser! Look at you begging people for money. You fucking." It's
Oh,
not Triton's
Lord.
thing. It's like, you fucking junkie. You're such a fucking piece of shit off my dog's ass. You have no class whatsoever.
God dang. That is brutal as hell.
Dude, you've been felted.
No, it goes like this. He's felted. There you go. Oh, I got the other soundbite, but I don't feel like playing
What the fuck?
it. So,
I mean, in their defense, Triton is a junkie somewhat. He can't go 1 fucking minute without hitting a weed vape. And when he does, he acts so fucking weird.
that's true. He's always high on weed.
You know, for somebody who does a lot of weed, it definitely doesn't seem to calm him down much.
No, instead,
No,
he
it doesn't.
He seems to get more angry, like by the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, let's.
And by the way, he did admit into a VC once that he had done other drugs besides weed.
Oh yeah, I think that was the one where he started calling me the N-word and a few other things too, which was hysterical. If I'm not mistaken, he was mad at me about something. I don't remember what it was.
At this point, what is he not mad at you about?
That's a good fucking question. I swear he thinks that I apparently I am the devil, so that's why I'm pitching it right back at him. And he's so mad about it too. I bet he's coping and seething right now about the thumbnail.
You know what? I want to challenge Triton to a steel cage match.
A steel
I want
cage.
to
Man.
challenge him to the best match there is, Buried Alive.
Oh yeah, Buried
Sunday,
Alive.
Sunday.
I love that match, Buried Alive. That sounds fantastic.
Best match.
Okay, so let's continue.
She made a fake page for March for America. I just realized.
Yes, he did. I love that. I'm more of an Undertaker guy, but let's continue.
I literally haven't. Why don't I need to send the video you posted on your YouTube channel?
Prove yourself to the audience in the debate. That's how you win the debate. Prove me wrong.
The audience has already seen the video. I've played it for them dozens of times.
Debate right now that I talked about your family.
Yeah, he did actually talk about my family.
Talk about your family. So I've never talked about your family.
Bullshit.
See, he lied about that, right? And I'll show you. Now that I think about it, oh, don't you dare go away.
Somebody that would not know.
Don't you dare go away. Because one God of Pugs and Coalfire can testify to him talking about my family. Dude, let's pull up that YouTube video, that bullshit YouTube video he made about me. Let's pull that up real quick.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm willing to bet anytime your name popped up, he probably also brings up your family.
Yeah, he does. I've heard like he's talked so much shit about my father, who's been dead for 22 years, by the way. Just want that.
Can't let the dead rest, can he?
Nope.
I know for a fact every time he brings me up, he talks about my ex-wife for some reason.
Like he's obsessed with her.
Oh yeah. He needs to escape your ex-wife and find for himself how much of a nut job she really is.
Like, please do it, please. I beg you, please.
I don't even know fully all the things he is constantly saying about me, but at the end of the day, he should go do those things that he's claiming.
Now, mind you, this is with the same editor, and I bring this up because the editor's named Session Perp. He claims that I was defending Session Perp, who he claims is a predator and a sex offender who allegedly slept with children. Like, that's the kind of shit he accuses me of defending. And here's Irish Bastard, the guy who threatened to rape my mother, by the way. That's what he threatened to do. And so look at Triton right here. Look at fucking Triton. Look how high he is. High out of his fucking mind. Just high out of his mind.
He's hired in Giraffe Bowl, bro.
Like talking WWE shit, and all I said was, "You guys do know it's fake, right?" And then both of them went after me, being like, "No, it's fucking."
Oh, so he lied about that portion of it. What actually happened was Onion Anon, who I've been working with for a while now, especially on the documentary about my father, found out that I was in Triton's server and came to the VC I was in when I was talking to him at the time. See, he's botting his channel right there. And was asking me questions about my dad, asking questions about wrestling and everything, because he wanted to know a lot about it, because he had seen about my father's career, but he didn't know that any of his kids were on social media, let alone Discord. So finding out that I'm the last of the sons of Ken Timbs, he's like, holy shit, you're the son of the Fabulous Blonde. I'm like, yes, I am. And so that's where he's lying about that portion of it. Well, let's continue.
Oh, man, WWE is real. And I was like,
because it is, because people died.
Stake.
See, they couldn't even spell my name right.
Yeah,
they couldn't even spell my name right.
Happen, people get hurt, but they were literally defending that WWE is 100% real.
That was bullshit,
AJ,
too.
He comes on and he talks about his dad again. And he says, well, my dad died in the ring.
I didn't say that. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. You lied about that.
His dad did not die in the ring. And you can check out the Wikipedia page for yourself. He was retired in 1992.
That's bullshit. It was 1998, and it was against Bullet Bob Armstrong. A year later, he would be diagnosed with congestive heart failure. 5 years after that, he would die, and it would be attributed to cardiomyopathy. He lied right there. By the way, did I bother to tell you that Irish Bastard drinks all the time and smokes weed? And he allegedly fought his sister more than once and physically assaulted her, and also threatened to do it to his parents as well. Yeah, he told me all that. How's it feel getting your fucking information out there, you little sorry bastard?
No, I'm not surprised by the circle that Triton hangs around with.
So what do you think, Des? What do you think, Des? What do you think, based on everything you're hearing so far?
Think of what?
What do you think of this?
I'm playing wrestling. I'm paying attention.
I'll say this. I mean, it starts to make sense with the post on Facebook of people claiming that he is a scammer.
Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Also, a POS
is more than no scammer. He does more than no scammer if you take into consideration who he keeps around.
Yeah, I'm a scammer, and I can't believe it actually works.
And how he has mods that do certain things that may or may not be legal, like Nif. He has a felony background himself of doing stuff online that he shouldn't have.
Like, this is the video that I was talking about, right? Showing this, and that's what led to this whole him wanting to debate me thing. So we continue on. He's getting belted. So I want to get to I really want to get to this portion right here because this was fucking great. You know what? Do they have the YouTube replay? Let me see if they have the chat on for the YouTube replay because I might pull that up instead.
I'm surprised you didn't bring up any of the videos that I worked on Triton with that would prove like he scammed people and shit.
Oh, because I already proved it multiple times through my text messages and all my videos that he scams people. Let's see. I don't know.
He's like,
Coldfire did
donate to
something.
Gabriel through my Cash App. I mean, if they did donate through me through Cash App, if any people actually donated, supposedly donated in good faith to me through Cash App, yeah, he probably pocketed that money. I'm just letting you know that because I never received shit from him.
Well, that's fantastic. Oh, good. They do have the chat replay. That's fucking good. Okay, now we're gonna. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, piss off. Alright. So this is where Triton gets butthurt after I leave the call, right? Because now they're bringing up.
Didn't he get butthurt when I came on?
Oh, he got even more felt it when you came on. But let's. So I want you guys to watch the side chat here. Watch the side chat. Because this is where. This is where he loses it. And this is what sparked this live stream here. This is what sparked it right here.
No, let's roll them clips.
All right,
Roll the
brother.
clips.
All right, brother. All right, so we got the wings clip. All right, guys, this is the clip. So it was originally us three up in the podcast. I called these people out. They finally actually got their asses up there, and let's roll a clip. The rest is history.
Shiro's here.
I swear to God,
Fuck you.
comments like
You fucking-
absolutely roast these kids.
Oh, you guys have fun. I'm bringing them in.
So here,
Do I have to stay in order?
give you.
Cool.
No, I'm
Morningstar, have fun.
Oh my God!
No,
All right,
so-
so let me hear them out first.
Here's what happened. I had to go pee at the time. I needed something to drink. My throat was killing me. It was like 4 a.m, and I really needed to go to bed. So I was telling, all right, okay, guys, you can have fun. I gotta go to bed. Good night. This is what I'm thinking in my head as I'm walking up the stairs. So I had my phone with me so I could listen to it. But I had my phone with me. I'm walking upstairs. I'm checking on the dogs. And I go use the restroom and I get myself something to drink. And I was listening to it the whole time. But I love Huggy's explanation that he'll give in a minute about it because it's even funnier.
Didn't do anything. All right, so what's up, guys?
Awesome, I'm on.
Oh, I forgot I muted him.
All right, wait. You gotta turn on your camera before we even talk. You gotta turn on your camera. Come on, we gotta told you.
And not to interrupt, they never turn on their camera. None of them ever turn on their camera. Like I think Nip does. I think that weirdo Nip does.
He tries and then it fails
Yeah,
because his
real
camera,
quick, Triton.
his
I
internet
think
connection
Shiro's like
sucked
some
ass.
fat girl.
Shiro is a fat woman, by the way. I've actually
So
seen
she was
what
too scared.
I've seen what Shiro looks like. You ever wonder what a land whale looks like if they wore black clothes? Yeah, that's what she looks like.
Herman Smith.
Hey, you
I'm
can't
sorry.
talk about his wife that way. Someone should put you in a mental hospital.
Fuck
Well,
Shiro.
I'll come over there and I'll kiss you right on your tuchus. Keep it up.
Yeah,
right on the
fuck.
tuchus, liberal.
Fuck Shiro. Fuck her. She's an asshole. She was the one that fucking kicked off the whole PDF file allegations about me. Fuck her. And if Shiro, if you haven't
keep
watched this,
talking
fuck
all-
you.
Yeah, she,
You keep talking
she's
all
also
filthy
the
to me,
one
and I'm
who
gonna
kicked
come over
you
there
off
and hump
against
you.
me.
You're gonna do
She's
what?
the one that always kicked that stuff off.
I'm gonna come over there and hump you. I swear.
You ain't gonna hump.
She told my wife that,
You ain't gonna hump.
Hey,
No, the
be
only person you're
careful.
gonna hump is
Be
Coalfire.
careful.
Because Coalfire weaponizes autism. He has like 63,000 girlfriends and counting.
You keep
I
talking to
would
me like
go
that.
eat
You
this
keep talking to me all
thing.
sexual. I'm
So
gonna
does-
come over
so
there. I'm gonna
does
kiss you
Glitch.
right on your hot mouth. I swear to God.
I was going to say that do not tempt me, buddy.
I mean, look at Glitch. He has 2 girlfriends supposedly that don't even live with him. They live in the state of Montana.
And both of them admitted, what was it?
Montana.
At least one of them admitted to him that they also watched Lolly and they touched themselves to Lolly. So there we go.
I haven't been told that, but I kept talking about how.
No, it's in the
sounds like it's fake and
DMs.
he's
I
making
showed
it up.
those DMs off on my live stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. He admits that his own one of those girlfriends getting
You mean
off on
boyfriend?
Lolly
I think he's a
with her.
cult
You
leader.
mean
He might be a cult
boyfriend?
leader, dude.
You mean boyfriend? That was great.
He might be a cult leader. You don't know. He might be like one of those Mormon cult leaders.
Oh, no, it gets
There is
worse.
nothing
It gets worse.
about freaking. There's nothing in the Mormon
DMs
Bible that
still
says I
actually
can't
believe
tell you
like, possessed
that
by the
I am the
devil,
one to
but-
weigh a ton, no deed to gun to get respect upon the street. All right.
There's nothing in the there's
Oh,
nothing
God.
in the Book of Mormon that says I can't get drunk on a Sunday and smoke a little bit of weed.
Actually, it says like you can't drink at all in the Book of Mormon.
Prove it. You have no proof.
I do. I actually have the Book of Mormon.
It does.
I
It
laugh
does say
because
in the Book
I
of
have
Mormon.
the religious book of every single religion that I can think of, basically, because I just buy it out on a whim. Because I live right next to Jehovah's Witness, and they come to me every fucking day. So every day I show up with a different book, and I give it to them, and I go away.
So you're
No
telling me,
fucking
as
way.
a Mormon,
No
I'm breaking the
fucking
rules
way.
of the book by way of drinking on a Sunday and smoking
Yes.
pot?
Also, here's another thing. You're not allowed to lay with a woman. You have to do what's called soaking.
What the fuck is
Look
that?
that up, children. Actually, well,
Yeah,
children,
I do
children don't look
soak
that
them,
up.
dude. What the fuck are you
No,
talking
no,
about?
no. Look up Mormon soaking.
So you're telling me I'm breaking the
Oh.
rules of the book?
Hold up. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna look that.
Maybe don't look it up. Maybe don't look it up on stream. Put it on a different monitor.
No, look it up on screen. Look it up. I mean, soaking is just basically you have somebody jump on the bed so that you could bang.
Yep.
It's not that bad. I mean, it would be
Yeah.
bad if it was like soaking was where you have to go and piss on them and then drink it. I don't know.
Get there, brother. What have you been searching?
That's fucking wild that he's looking
I
that
don't
shit
know
up.
what
Snoop Dogg's making himself look like Triton. Who knows? He might be Triton.
Actually, no. You want to see my search history? Hold on. I'll go and put it in chat of what I've been searching.
It's the smell of farts. What tastes better, ass or vagine?
No. No, I asked it something like, what would Triton's fart smell like?
Oh, God.
I'm sure it's just
weird,
he's
brother.
looking up Gorak to destroy her.
Oh, my God.
Drinking milk when lactose intolerant good?
When in doubt, liberal.
So apparently,
Is cereal a soup?
Yes. By definition.
Uh,
Next question.
Is Triton a jag off? Yes or no?
Is my tingus longer than my pingus?
so apparently it isn't a thing according to which church you go to, as far as the Mormons are concerned. From what I'm figuring out, that's
cult.
Fantastic. That's all it really is just penetrating, but not penetrating at the same time to make her ready for sex or some shit like that.
No, it's because they're not allowed to lay with their wife, period, until full marriage. So you can penetrate, but you can't move a muscle. They have to jump on the bed to simulate. Period.
It's like sex, but extra
In
steps.
some churches, period. And in some churches, you're not allowed to move, period, even when married. Somebody has to jump on the bed for you.
What? Wait. Can you imagine?
I hold to the dumbest religion on this planet, bro.
Oh my God! Wait. We're gonna pause what we're talking about with the train thing because I gotta ask some questions about this. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? In order for Snoop Dogg, could you imagine? In order for you to get laid, Triton has to jump on the bed.
So when are we doing this?
Tomorrow at 3, Buster Boo.
Oh, God.
With that extra lube.
Listen,
Oh,
man,
God.
okay, if I was a Mormon and that's something I had to go through, I'll just ask RTU to jump on the bed.
What the fuck is that? I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get something to drink. I'm dying over here.
For everyone, I'm the one that does the jokes.
Go for keep them entertained.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna.
You're gonna masturbate? We know. Believe me.
To Triton, yeah. Yes.
I think I know I'm gonna rub one out right now. Tell you what. All this talk about freaking trines making me all types of hot and bothered down yonder.
I'm glad you said that. Saying it's all this talk about Triton turning on. I'm just saying.
How do I turn off noise suppression?
How do I turn off noise suppression?
What's the matter? You want to hear my voice even longer than Buster Boo?
How do I turn off noise
Do you want to
suppression?
hear every flake of my skin cells dying while I speak to you as in a sexual manner? Talking about the Mormon penetration rituals. Fuck.
Hey Google, how do I turn off noise suppression on Discord?
Basically, what you do is you take your Discord app, you shine it up real nice, you turn that son of a bitch sideways, and you stick it right up.
How do I do this on mobile? I don't know how to turn off noise suppression on mobile.
What the drunk does
You
is
gotta
cooking.
pull up the settings.
Got it. Okay, here we go.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't drunk, you ain't right. I might have a tad bit of depression, but at least I'm not retarded. Oh. I wouldn't say that. I don't even know what day of the week it is. I'm so high I can hear sounds. I can see colors. I had a shit.
You need to slow down. Beating your meat. It's starting to lose oxygen.
Ate all them
I can
brownies.
hear colors and I can taste sounds.
It's I can see sounds, I can hear colors. I forgot how to shit. Come on, man. I watched Brickleberry. And fucking the police version that was after.
God damn it, Bubba.
Something PD. No.
I was saying if you're beating your meat, you're white.
You're a dumbass.
Only on every day that ends in why?
I come back to somebody being called a dumbass. Well,
I hope you didn't just get demonetized either, Tims.
I'm not monetized
By
right
me,
now.
no, I didn't do it.
I'm not monetized.
Yep.
He's felt it.
However, I wish people would join my Patreon. I will mute you in a
Thankfully,
second.
my wife isn't coming in drunk as well. She'd probably say a slur or some stupid shit.
This
No, I'm just
podcast is sponsored by Life Cereal.
This Spawncast. That's right. We're over here watching fish spawn, and we're talking about some stupid shit. Come join us at 5.
This podcast.
Oh, we derailed so far here.
This podcast is brought to you by PBS Kids. PBS, stay the fuck away from people on the internet.
PBS. Where the fuck are they going?
That sounded too legit, too.
Well, I do voices, guys. I mean, come on now, Jimmy. We're gonna go to see your mom. I'm gonna show her my llama collection.
In that show. What the fuck?
I want to show your mom my llamas.
Podcast.
Oh, this one, King Julian.
Artistic spectrum.
Mauricio.
Triton, let's go see your mom. Triton, I banged your mom.
I'm gonna bang your bomb. Oh, bye. I'm gonna give her a nice litter of Plutos.
Yeah, so welcome to the Autism Hour with your host AJ Timms. Right now we're having autism spectrums and Goldfire is dying in the chat.
Goddamn right.
Cosmo and Wanda, I wish.
Watch
I had a
Tim's
pretty
get
Latina.
copyrighted strike.
Do you
for
need
him
me to
doing the Mickey
sing a
Mouse
song
voice.
as the Joker? Would that make everything better?
What the fuck is this?
Would that make everything?
SpongeBob Big Boy, you need to make
Would
6
that make
million
it-
Krabby Patties. But Mr. Krabs, there's not even that many Krabby Patties in the country.
Oh god.
Then we'll lie about it, boy.
The dust crap. Make it the dust crap. Okay. You need to do it. Do it now. Show me how you shake that shit.
So if you guys
Bro,
enjoyed,
yes, and I
if you guys enjoyed the fact that
What
we
I'm
have so
saying.
far fucking derailed from who we were talking about,
What are
consider
we talking about again? Oh, yes, I'm jerk off.
Lord
consider
autism.
consider joining the Patreon and help me continue with this insanity.
The Patreon. No. If you guys consider wanting to donate money to the podcast, just donate it to P.O. Box 167.
If you consider donating money, come over here to I Am the Zap.
Oh, fuck you.
Give me a good old fashioned membership and slob on my knob.
If you like to
You know
send
that
fan
that
mail
really
to
sounds
me,
like
just
fucking.
send it to,
You really sound like
Mar-a-Lago.
Does the name Hellbent sound familiar to you?
No.
Oh my god, there was a voice actor I used to follow around. I thought was really funny. Then I come to find out he groomed one of his co-workers who was 16 years old into a sexual relationship online. You kind of sounded like him.
Was it Triton?
No, the guy's name is Hellbent.
Was it Triton?
I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I know Hellbent did, and he was like fucking in his 40s.
I proceed on turkey fucking.
I prefer. I think it's funnier if I imagine Triton being the one grooming a 16-year-old girl.
P is for perfection.
So for legal
Has
reasons,
enough
I have
of reputations around him to have people do it on his behalf, Bob Boy.
You know what's so sad about that is it really is true. And we haven't even gotten to the best part of this live stream where Triton has a mental breakdown in the chat. We haven't even gotten to that yet.
Come on the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean him having a mental
Oh,
breakdown
my bad,
in
Huggy. I was
drama
supposed to share
Lava's
my
chat?
entire screen. That's my bad. I'm a bad showrunner. Here.
Oh, we're just gonna skip.
How
that.
dare you? I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna kiss you right on the tuchus. Just for that. Right there, right in front of your friends. And you're gonna like it. Like the little sexy
here we go.
slut you are.
That's kind of fucking gay. Talk about manhood. You turn on your camera so I can't see any of you, which is great. Right now, let's see. Raincast. Oh, exactly.
Loud noises. We're all constantly talking. I need to gas myself. I'm going to give birth.
Embarrassed with several interviews that he had to take the videos down, which is
Only
complete
once.
fucking
Only
failure of
once.
Merriman.
Only once.
That was several.
Oh, so in case you're wondering about the
frickin'
taking
video
down,
loads right here.
so Triton tried to interview Morningstar's ex-girlfriend. Her name is Lynx. She used to be called Drama Queen Lynx, and then she changed it to Paint Queen Lynx because she got banned off of YouTube for her behavior on Patreon and a couple other platforms. In case you're wondering, she did a lot of nude content in her Patreon, and didn't.
Oh, yeah, where do I find this?
And like the thing
I'll
is,
show
is
my,
that
I'll show my poses for free. Show the big
well, for
rippers.
her, what was funny is she actually originally did for free, and then she realized that she had set all the posts to public and not locked behind memberships, so you could go in and see all her nudes. And Yeah, she sucked at it. I'm just gonna say it that way. She sucked at it.
Can I get the link to this?
It's locked, and you gotta pay like $50 to get in now. So good luck.
Can I do that? Can I pay to see some research?
Can we start our own?
I just want to see them grippers. I tell you what, Mama.
Oh, let me show you.
OnlyFans for drama law for this one?
Oh God. Oh, that's why her YouTube
So
got
you see them
banned.
grippers,
Oh
you ain't
fuck.
living life.
I think Morningstar might have his channel. Nope, he doesn't. Fuck.
I
me,
gotta
God.
see them grippers, Mama.
God damn it, I gotta
We're
go.
gonna need to start an OnlyFans for this channel, so this way, we can make some money.
We're gonna need to
Yeah,
start an
I'm not
OnlyFans.
interested.
No, we do not need an OnlyFans. I am not interested. I got enough
We need to
pussy
start
already.
an
I'm fine with doing it. We could do feet. I mean, feet is family
What the
friendly,
fuck?
right? I mean, like,
what
there's
the
no way
fuck?
that you.
What the fuck? The fuck's wrong with you? What the
What's the
fuck?
matter? You don't like the toes?
No, I don't like toes at all.
You
That's
can
fucking
suck
disturbing.
on my
It's
toe.
gross.
Come on, if people are
You
attracted
can
to
lick
feet,
my
I mean,
big
there's the
toe,
worst things to be
brother.
attracted to. But I mean,
You can
feet,
come
feet
over
are
here and
fine.
kiss me right on my hot mouth because of my big pinky toe.
I want it.
Yeah, for some
A
reason,
good
people
one,
get turned
Double
on
D.
by feet, dude. I don't get it.
Hey!
Like, it's not like I look at a woman's feet and I'm like, yes, yeah, baby, let's do it.
I'm misspelling his name. I might be misspelling it. I'm pretty sure I'm misspelling
Remember, ladies and gentlemen,
Second.
if it isn't a toe suck, there is not real life. There needs to be a suck of the toe.
No
If you don't
thanks.
like that, I got 2 words for you. It's called fart on my kiss mouth.
I mean, Coldfire might. I mean, he likes that kind of stuff.
Wait,
Oh,
what
no.
do I
You're a
supposedly
dumbass.
like?
You're a dumbass.
You're a shit ass.
There's some other.
Morning
I mean, we could do
Star.
shit
Okay.
porn too
Not
as
Morning Star,
OnlyFans.
Morning.
Did you just say shit porn? What the fuck is
I
shit
said shit
porn?
ass.
I want to know.
Dude, you don't know it? Oh, it's the best thing ever. Go and
You
type
don't wanna
in.
I
girls,
nope.
one cup.
For
2 girls, 1 mouth.
For YouTube, I should have done this stream on Kick, because then I'm probably gonna get fucking banned on YouTube by the time this is all done and over with. And 8 years of hard work down the fucking drain, just like that. Okay, what the fuck? Am I just like?
It's not down the drain. It
What do you
went
mean? It's
right
on
into
YouTube
my
itself.
mouth.
It's on YouTube.
Yes, you got a point for that, sir.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Fucking,
is YouTube gonna take you down for 2 girls, 1 cup?
here we go.
Just send you guys the download link to 2 girls, 1 cup. Would that make life better?
Oh, he took it down. God damn it. Okay. Fuck, I was gonna show.
Would that make you schmecksy?
If I can find.
Let's do it.
You fuck me.
Let's fucking do it.
Fuck me so hard.
But here's the one where he was exposing Keemstar, which was fucking hilarious.
He was exposing himself. No.
Oh no, he exposed Keemstar because he wanted to goon all over her. Quote unquote glaze her like a donut.
You want to goon all over me, bro? Damn, threaten me with
Let's do it. Let's do. Yes.
Yep. Here's what Lynx looks like. Here you go. This is what she looks like. That was his ex-girlfriend.
Do you have a picture of Shiro?
No, I never got a chance to get a picture of her because she was quote unquote paranoid and schizophrenic. Lynx here has pretty bad eyesight, pretty bad hearing. She had fetal alcohol syndrome. And the reason I bring this up,
That's not had.
have, whatever.
You make it sound like she died.
Well, she's still alive, but her channel
So it's
died.
pretty important.
Yeah,
her channel
but channel
died.
dead, it deleted and banned.
Well, that means her channel died.
So nothing was lost, is what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, pretty much so. Because she hated me, she hated Coldfire, she hated quite a few of us, actually. Come on, Discord. What are you doing?
I don't really know too much
make her
why
hate
she
me.
hated me, besides the fact that I was connected with Morningstar.
Yeah,
That's my only
That was the-
understanding.
that was the
to
only
why
crime-
she actually hated me.
That was the only crime that we had. Well, actually, because Triton was friends with her, and Triton told her that me and Cold Fire were pedos, and that we were helping Morningstar be a pedo or something like that. Because Triton loves to use that against every fucking person known to mankind.
Would you hate?
You know,
I'd hate you
one
so
of these
hard.
days, people are gonna see him as the boy who cried wolf.
One of these
Yep.
days, I'm gonna see you and I'm gonna kiss you right on your tucker.
I would love to see that.
Oh, exactly, Don. It's right. His mic is.
Oh, where's the part? I want to get to the part where Triton's fucking losing it. I want to get to that part because it's a good part.
Dude, I had no idea.
Yeah, this other fucking kid that's up in the top right corner would not shut the fuck up about the most irrelevant shit ever.
Adam was fucking being hilarious. Adam would just go on about random stuff that would piss Triton off.
You want me to screen record? So you're gonna yeah, bet. All right, bet. Let's do it. Send it to me.
you
Bet. You just said you were gonna do it. So if you're not gonna do it, are you not a man of your word? All right, bet. Screen record him right now. Hold on. Screen record him right now. We'll get Horror House Media. All right, bet. We'll screen record it right now. We'll have Horror House Media pull it up because I got the other ones too, so I'd love to compare. Let's do it. Screen record him and send it to me.
Hold on, I was.
No, you just said you would, so screen record him and send them to me. Let's go.
So the context of that is that Link's
No. How about you screenshot him and send them to me?
Triton was going to Link's chat and apologizing to her because I and RJ had fucked over his interview because we ran a live stream trying to debate him live on air. And Silver Knight told Triton either
so it's like you came back to her, so there was your
shut up.
manager, and then after
What
her
was
shit
it?
got
Shut
leaked,
up
you
and
came back and
apologize
tried
to her.
white knight and
It was fucking
apologize to her
hilarious.
with this whole like 4 fucking sentence, and then it was a whole paragraph.
Wait, wait, when did I apologize to her? I've never apologized.
You did. Actually, I still have the DMs keep talking about it. I actually screenshotted everything. But yeah, no, you did. You sent her this fucking
conversation.
No, you
I
can't.
had forgotten
Because you sent
that
her
I
this
had
whole
went by Horror House Media for like 3 fucking plus years.
Can someone moderate so we can actually have a fair? No, morning. Can we just do one at a time so we can have fair
Let's try
conversation? Or you want just?
This isn't about being fair. This is about baiting you into being a retard. That's what this whole thing is.
Oh, so you don't even want to have a fair conversation?
No, I'm not in here to have a fair conversation. I'm literally in here just to make you look like a retard. What are you talking about? I already told you before
This
you
is
came
my
on.
favorite
I'm gonna
part.
sit here and make fun of you and call you a retard. What are you talking about? You're the one who came on here and think this was going to be fair.
Why is
I have no idea who Tim is. Tim has nothing to do with me.
Not you. I don't care about you. In fact,
What are you doing here? What do you mean?
I went at Tim's.
I was the one who told you to come up here. Like Tim's left, so I can sit here and make fun of you. What are you talking about? Tim's even said it before you came on here. As soon as you came on here, he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna have morning."
Why can't Tim's make fun of you? Because Tim's made fun of you earlier. At that point, I had already made fun of him so much.
The first time was for you to clear.
Oh yeah, here's where
whatever
you're.
it was. The second time, he clearly said on stream, "Morningstar is gonna make fun of you," and he said, "Morningstar, exactly. Morningstar, you have fun."
If you make fun of me,
This is the point.
I know
He
he's.
said Ravencast is live right now. They were talking about all the people calling him out as a scammer, Pelodoko shit. Wait,
Right there.
wait a minute. You mean to tell me that those retards still have a show and they're live right now?
Oh yeah.
There's fucking idiots.
Oh my god,
shit,
dude,
go
I'm
ahead.
fucking idiots. Every last one of them.
You forget that this. You forget that these people
Oh shit.
don't have a show. They're really bad at making shows. The Lord Triton went from Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, hey Triton,
all the way
how
to
was your walk to DC, bro? If you're live right now, clearly you never did it. I'm gonna play that video at the end of the other clip too. I'm gonna walk to
Oh, no.
DC.
They wore no.
That was a fucking great video. I remember making fun of that. Thank you, what you fucking idiot. And didn't you say that he was gonna walk to DC this July, loaded with a firearm and ready to fight?
No, not what he posted, and you could get the Twitter post too, unless you want me to take. You want me to take the picture of the Twitter post?
Yeah, send it over to me. I'm gonna pull that up on air because I want to see that shit.
Because I can remember it off the top of my head, which was we are going to march on DC in July, and it's going to be a quote unquote pacifist march.
Pacifist march. Oh God!
Hold on, I'll get them. Yeah, he's talking about marching on DC armed. Watch, he's going to
Okay,
delete that post.
so I hate to say this, but you're asking somebody who doesn't know how to be a pacifist on any level to make a pacifist march.
No.
Well, when I did it, it was when we originally did it, it was different. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! It was so many days ago. Is there a way for me to just look up something on Twitter?
Yeah, you can look up like specific wording that somebody has on their post.
Yeah, how do I do that?
You go to the profile and then search up. You do a search on their profile, and then you type in like particular wording, and it should.
Well, okay. So I'm on his right now, right? Where do I go
Yeah.
to search?
There should be a. I'm used to doing it on a computer. If you're doing it on your phone, it's different.
Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't I make it easier on myself? Well, I know where it's posted.
God.
Makes fun of me just 6 days ago. Oh, by January 1st, 2027, if Gabe is still alive, then it proves my point even more.
Oh yeah, that was when that was the other part of that fake cancer tweet. I forgot about that part. No, the first part was more relevant anyhow.
That's weird. I never told him I had a set timeline of dying. I never even said that I had a timeline of dying, but okay.
I'm not particularly surprised. I mean, we're talking about an individual we've demonstrated so far that has lied his ass off about a lot of things. And we still haven't gotten to how he's a fucking hypocrite and then some. We haven't gotten to that part yet.
When I find this post,
The way I'm starting to realize something. I'm starting to realize something. Anytime every time he have claimed to that somebody's a pedophile, he always rounds up with a new pedophile being found out in his Discord server.
Yeah, that is a strange fucking thing that happens a lot. What do you think, Pugs?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, I'm not really surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if there's tons more on the server that he just haven't found yet. And I also wouldn't be surprised if he invited some of them, and just, like, for example, when he invited Maya Moore, he claims, oh, well, she wasn't invited this time, but I did invite her at one point. But the thing is, he was fine with her being in the server, even though he said, and I'm going to try to word this nicely, she said she wanted to make a minor private part bleed. He was fine with her being in the server, even though the mod team was like, I don't think she should be here, because she was hot. Because she was into her.
Oh, I love this one. He says, the scientists are trying to make me switch sides. They said they would offer me a lifetime of joints if I switched. Is it worth switching sides? Dude, nobody asked you. Nobody offered you that. Who the fuck are you kidding?
Wow.
Is he fucking kidding me?
So, the point I'm getting at is he has a history of the people in his server. He has a history of giving bullshit excuses why he allows them in his server. And
You want to know something? I'm sorry for interrupting, but you want to know something? A lot of the people that are in his server that are role players still, from the Wisdom 101 community, he invited personally.
Dude, there's a lot of people he has banned on here that he claims are pedophiles.
Not particularly surprised.
And don't forget, there are minors in his server, and everybody knows it.
Mm-hmm. He's feeding them.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I remember when you told me he tried making that claim about me, which made no damn sense.
About the supposed dog fucking, I think it was.
my God!
Or that too.
my God! Oh my God!
He said a lot of crap. And my yeah. Oh, trust me, I could really go into him. In fact, yeah.
Look at this. He actually got limited on Twitter already.
Oh, yes.
Oh, did he?
Again?
Yes.
Again?
Yes.
On his own.
And told them that they should be murdered.
Which account, by the way? Because he has two accounts.
The surname Triton account.
Oh, the
main account.
No, originally his main account, technically the Ravencast was the original main, then it got suspended, and he got it back now.
As far as I'm aware, it got permanently disabled, because I don't know what the hell the other one is. It didn't look right.
Gabriel has cancer, and he's trying to go and scam me. Wow. And now he's calling for certain people to be deported too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Bad Boyos.
Can we deport him?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find more. Man, I missed the F1 race. I guess that wasn't going to happen anyway.
Can we deport him? Like, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, I'm mad at F1, man. You know why?
Because if we can find a country that actually will take him, we will deport him ASAP.
Please do. In fact, I don't even care if they find a country of their own called Autism.
He got banned from Waffle House? How do you get banned from Waffle House? What do you have to do to get banned from Waffle House? One of his posts said it was limited.
Brain limited.
Oh, if one of his posts saying he limited because he got you blocked, probably is why.
Trying to find his post about attacking Washington, because it wasn't even that many weeks ago that he, like, that many days ago that he had posted that. But he has so many posts on freaking on Twitter, it's ridiculous.
He has more posts. He has more posts than me.
He is terminally online. Don't get me wrong. I spend a lot of my days on Discord. But, you know, I still do other things around town. I don't think he does anything else around town. He lives in a major city where he could do anything. I live in a tiny town, and yet he seems to be more online than me.
He is the living embodiment of who needs to touch grass.
Oh my God, where is this?
And it's not weed.
I want to find this post so bad.
I hate to say this, but do we really want him to be touching grass?
Did you say grass or ass? Because I wouldn't want him touching either.
Let me put it this way, okay? If you touch the grass, as long as it's not my lawn, it's fine.
Your mama exposed for falling off and lying on VTuber Riri. Dude, there is so much. His whole Twitter is just cancer. I'm trying to find this. It's so hard. I think it might have gotten deleted.
Probably.
But there was a Jacksonville thing, bro.
I want to get to the funny part.
Thing where they walked. It was hilarious.
No, I found it. I found it. It's by.
Man,
This is 2026. Why do you call it a newsreel? What are we in the 1940s? This podcast is brought to you by LSMFT.
I try to give this man advice. I tried. He don't listen. But go on. Continue.
He did make it to DC. Yeah, they didn't walk. That's for sure. They didn't fucking walk. They probably fucking took a bus or a cab. Epic, I'm gonna tell you right now, they did not fucking walk to DC. I'm from DC. Okay. If anybody in this chat didn't know, I am actually from fucking DC, bro. I would fucking know. Oh, I can't believe they're still alive. My name is George Triton, and I'm gonna walk to DC.
I'm making fun of retards. Like, this is amazing right now. This is great content.
Why are you
This is great content because you look like a spurg and Temps looks like a cow.
Doesn't make me look like a spurg. I'm literally
Now, mind you, I'm in the bathroom. I literally said, hey, I'm going to go use the bathroom.
Why is he not here right now?
Because I have no idea about any of that. That has nothing to do with me. Any allegations that you have has nothing to do with me. You're here to talk to me about not him.
Wait, this is
So if you have any proof of that, send it to me in the DMs. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. We're not here for any of that.
Wait, you were actually one of the fucking guys that was in the interview? Look, thanks for coming out, brother. I'm not gonna lie. Thanks for fucking coming out. Thanks for being here on the llama. Fuck those other people. You're here with us now. Drop that fucking follow. Be a part of our herd, brother. All right? Fuck them other noobs. You're here. That's fucking sick. Nice walk. But yeah, you're subscribe. You're part of the fucking herd now, bro. Get the fuck away from those people in the Raven.
Wait, can you fast forward to the point where I'm like doing the interview with him because I never got to hear myself.
They think it was poison.
Going to this point.
I want to say something for a second.
Have to do with.
I just want to point something out. Okay, I actually feel bad for Huggy because I was an admin for this stupid dumbass for a couple of years, okay? Now, Huggy's right. He doesn't take advice. In fact, me and an entire friend group have tried giving him advice for years. He doesn't take the advice. And sometimes you go, yeah, I get what you're saying. I understand. And then within like a matter of minutes or even the hour, he'll completely turn around and do the complete opposite. I remember one time, one of his mods, one of his own mods disobeyed him in the server, did completely opposite what he was told. All right, and I told Triton, this is your mod, you're the server owner, you need to do something about it. Either ban him or demote him, because if you don't, you're going to lose respect. Like, what the hell is that crap? You know what he does? He promotes the motherfucker.
Yep.
I'm like, what? I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, that's the kind of guy you're talking about. He's not like a guy who's not only doesn't listen to advice, but he's completely nonsensical.
I'm not particularly surprised. That's what he did.
So,
he always does.
So I'm just saying, I feel bad for Huggy only because he wasted that much time and that much breath on the guy for a guy who just does not take advice.
With me.
Well, he never took advice. He doesn't care about taking advice.
Horror. I didn't want to. Like I said, I didn't want to.
At the time, Huggy didn't really know me, so he thought I was gonna strike him a few